So, welcome to episode 12 of Paradise Arrested. Thank you all for your patience. I know it took a very long time to get to this episode, and I do apologize. There was a mixture of, I'll confess, a little anxiety on my end to try to finish this up, but also scheduling was a shit show for us for the past 2 months. To the point, as you can see, we are not doing this on a Saturday.
Summertime is hard to schedule.
Yeah, so that sucked, but we're here, and I'm very happy that we are here, and I hope that this ending was worth the wait. I want to thank all of you here. I want to thank my players. I want to thank the music from Hunter Rogerson and Critical Role that will be playing tonight. Now, as far as what happened last time, because I'm just so generous, y'all.
What happened last time?
Who, if you all can remember a facet of what happened last time, you get an inspo.
Well,
Every single one you remember, you get more inspo.
All right, we all met with our deities in our tears. Grandpappy wants to make a war goddess out of me.
That's good. All right, that's one.
That's true. You also have a secret underground bunker.
There we go. There's one. There's one for Saphira. One for Rohiri, one for Saphira.
Oh, it's not one for everybody?
Well, if nobody can think of it, I'll let you all share. But let's see how many we can get. So we got 2 so far.
I got fired.
Very cute date.
We did.
Fired.
We had a date, and I got fired.
All right, that's 4.
Yep.
John Paradise finally got arrested.
Nereus orchestrated a heist on a vault.
That's true.
I did.
Yeah,
you
did.
You raided the treasury in your God City in Termiro.
Wasn't there something?
Yeah, we stole. We took from the church
with a big armada too. You got
yes, we got an armada together. Yeah. I got my old sea captain friend.
Yes.
They also made sure that my
all of you fuck off to a different continent.
Yes, and I made sure my situation ship had a Pegasus.
Yes.
And then yes, and then we were like, take this money to take all these people, and
I made sure Locke and her family.
Yes,
Locke
you
and
did.
Her family was there too.
Mm-hmm.
You also had a very, I would say, difficult conversation with your goddess.
I mean, it's kind of what I was expecting. It's all good. We'll see if she comes around.
Yeah.
We got 8 so far.
Oh,
no, go ahead.
I talked with Lysander and tried to convince him to leave, and he didn't think he could, but he ultimately decided he would.
And
made sure my family that I haven't seen in like 20, 30 years was good, and they were escaping apparently.
Yes. All right. Y'all can have your 10 inspo. I don't know if you'll even spend them all this session, but
10 inspo?
Yeah, just have it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna need a pancake eating contest.
One goddamn brain cell.
All right, you two.
Go nuclear.
Yes, very good. So basically, where things kind of stand is all 4 of you had some conversations with your deities. Saphira basically got fired from hers. Rohiri got promoted to Ultra Commander.
Oh right.
Oh yeah,
that one.
And Lithian basically was kind of told, that's okay, Mommy Dearest will take care of it. And I would say Mira was the more listening one and did a whole twist with you on the tower as a wheel. And I want you to think of it as a horizon instead, where we are all equal under the goddess Reen.
And we're all equal when we're all dead.
I mean, that is true, though.
The other thing you guys are aware of is that the meteor is actually not currently heading for anything. It's just heading for the ocean. So there was that vision that Nereus got some time ago in our lost episode, unfortunately. But you guys had it confirmed that it's really just set for the ocean, so it shouldn't be a problem, right? But you also did get more clarification that Hybris was originally a reincarnation of Alka, the god of war, but has now turned into a dread demon. And as far as you know, his plan is to use his withers and take down this entire continent and the world beyond through
What a
if it
dick.
succeeds here. Yeah, he's kind of a dick. He's not the greatest. I'm not sure if trying to recreate a god of war is ever a good idea, but people got problems. So,
Whatever. We all got problems.
where we had left off was actually in two groups. We had Saphira and Rohirri on their little date at the near kind of the beach area of Ter Kethek, and we had Lithian and Nereus that were, I believe, at Ter Miro. Lithian kind of helped get some people towards the ships, and Nereus was paying his sea captain friend to use his enormous fleet to take in people. So we are going to start off with our two lesbians. And don't say which ones, you know perfectly well which ones.
Well, this isn't the campaign with a bunch of groups of them, so...
I know. So, Rohirri and Saphira, you're having just such a lovely time together.
Yeah.
Enjoying each other, enjoying the beach.
Enjoying that post like firing bliss where you're like at first you're like horrified, but then you're like, I don't have to go into work tomorrow. Oh my god.
Yeah, meanwhile, Rohirri's like, I got promoted, and uh-oh.
I got more responsibility and no pay raise.
Probably does have to go into work tomorrow.
Yeah.
And as you two are laying there, each of you receive a sort of vision and calling. Now, you each recognize this as your deity, your patron deities reaching out to you. This is not unusual, but I would say the intensity is unusual, and especially for you, Saphira, having one at all is surprising.
Little odd.
Rohirri, what you see is a vision of Ter Kethek. There is the boom of feet of stomping of soldiers, but not Ketheks. There seems to be an army coming knocking at his door, but what's unusual, there's two things unusual about this vision. First of all, the way that they move in their armor reminds you of the zombies you saw in the graveyard that were withered, possessed. But more concerning are the colors. You recognize the teal colors of Devra, goddess of strategy. And those soldiers are fighting Ketheks. And in your head, because all at these visions you do get a sort of emotion from your deity, is euphoria from Kethek. Just like almost just cackling as he's finally getting the war he wanted against his sister, it seems.
Finally putting them walls to use.
Saphira, you receive a different, although not any less unsettling, vision. You see Ter Lycilia, but you think at first it's deserted. Nobody's on the beaches and the oasis or anything, but you realize that all the doors are closed and all the windows are shuttered. Everybody is, it seems to be maybe, locked in. But the feeling you get from Saphira is urging you to come home. But I think what I want to add along with that is you can tell people are kind of stuck inside. No one's leaving like you had hoped.
Okay. Saphira is going to look at Rohirri and just be like, I just got a vision.
Yeah, me too.
I have to return to Ter Lycilia.
I don't know why there seems to be Devra's soldiers in zombified armor, but
Maybe the withers are spreading faster than we thought.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Be safe.
And thankfully, you two are close to each other's tears, so this will make that a little easier, and we're just going to use teleportation magics to wave the rest of it away. Nereus and Lithian.
Yes.
As you two are, I don't know, Lithian's kind of looking on with a lot of feelings over family members and the like, blood and otherwise, going to these ships, and Nereus going, ha ha ha, money! Each of you get visions. Lithian, you receive a vision of a land that has been marred by lava, scars of cold lava and dead earth, basically, as far as the eye can see. And you recognize this place specifically as Anacori Rosalinde, the final spot of the war with the devils, where the other apostles were going to be. Specifically, you see Theord and Arya, but you do not see Irida, Devra's apostle. You see that Theord and Arya, so Baratos' apostle, the one you were talking to before, and Arya, the one who was the other apostle who was close with Every. There seem to be huddled close as some kind of, you can't quite understand what it is, but some kind of machine that spins is sort of keeping ongoing withers away. You can't quite see exactly, you assume it's withers just because that's what seems to be causing issues all over the place, but you're not exactly sure what they're possessing, but you can see that they're very close to coming upon these two apostles. And you do hear a sort of urging from Helene, but more words because of your close bond with her. Rescue them. Destroy Theord's technology, as it'll be ready to make things worse. And that's it from you.
So she wants me to destroy the thing that seems to be protecting them?
Yes. Nereus, as usual, you get a much clearer vision. It's like you're not here. It's like you're in another kind of plane of existence, or what have you. Miro is standing before you, but he's more sad, more down, I would say this time, than you're used to seeing him. Well, it seems the final, seems the clock is finally ticking on its last few breaths of the world.
And as we approach that inevitable end, I suppose I only want to ask, what do you see beyond the horizon, my lord?
I see a chance with great sacrifice, but I see more chances to be had with more sacrifice. I see suffering that follows steps, that gives way to understanding. I see more than I used to, Nereus, and I think what I see could be that wheel turning over and over again. But I think that's what has to happen. I think it has to keep turning.
Great sacrifice. Well, I think I know several who are ready to make it. One last question, my lord, if I could.
Of course, and I have one last thing for you.
What can't you see that you oh so wish you could?
I wish I could see what was next for me. I think I think I know where I will be after this. But I wish I knew where the karmic wheel would take me next. If you would allow an old man some selfish thoughts.
I think your concerns are only human.
Ha! Well, let
What
me
do you
tell
have
you.
for me, my lord?
I just want you to know that each of you are last apostles. There's a path before you that will either lead to sacrifice or a longer but harder life. There is no wrong path, just the one you pick. That being said, your first step is at Anacori Rosalinde.
And that is where I'll go.
I wish you luck.
Farewell, mighty Miro.
He smiles at that as you return to consciousness. Nereus and Lithian, you can see each other once again.
I have received a message.
Lithian nods. What was yours?
We must go to... How did you say the place, Sarah?
Anacori Rosalinde.
I knew Rosalinde. We must go to Anacori Rosalinde with most haste. I must.
Lithian looks down. And I must stop you. Wow, you never did have a sense of humor. Yeah, no, we're gonna go there too. I'm going to.
Oh, all right. I don't know. I mean, I know. I mean, you've sort of the whole time. I mean, there's been like
I
a
don't know what that
stabby,
says about your
stabby thing.
perception of. Sure. I know
Yeah.
about that reputation, but I think over the
Sure.
past week or so,
Yeah.
been pretty. There were a lot of times it would have been a lot easier than waiting till now.
I agree with you. It could have been easier. I didn't know if maybe this is when you got the message. I'm not here to judge the messenger. I'm just
Well-
saying, you know.
All
I mean,
right,
it could have been kind of a cool way to do it. You know, I tell you, and then you're like,
Would've.
I've got to end you, and I go, ah. You know, I mean,
Is it too late to do that one?
I think the moment's passed.
Yeah. You know what?
But maybe, you know.
We should do it to the girls.
Oh, 100%. They'd
Yes.
love it.
Mm-hmm.
Not for long. All right, let's go.
All right. Let us go to let's go to Rohiri first. Rohiri, you run to Tear Kethik, and it's just as your vision stated, except the battle has gotten immediately going. There seemed to be no warning of Devra's soldiers arriving, but Kethik's army was certainly ready, as were its walls. However, you gain the attention of someone that shouts your name and runs over. As she approaches, she bows her head. My apologies, Apostle, or Ultra Commander.
Just
Bishop
Commander
Helene.
is fine, I guess.
I'm Bishop Helene. Helene has pale pink skin with 2 sets of horns that spike out behind her and sky blue short hair. You know her as one of Kethik's more newly appointed bishops, although that's all you really do know, as you don't spend much time getting to know many of the bishops, as the relationship's kind of rocky. Sorry. At her side is a long, braided whip with tiny red crystals that go along it. I was one of the ones that was originally in charge of getting those tunnels created. Interesting discoveries down there, but that's neither here nor there. You probably should hear the latest report.
Yeah, what the fuck is happening? Gestures at the army of zombies?
Yeah. Yeah, Tear Devra, something's happening. We have no idea. They kind of just showed up. Didn't realize Devra was now into full frontal attacks, but here we are. So they're sending their soldiers on us. The thing is that some are clearly witherized, or whatever the term we're using. Some,
Witherized is good.
yeah, some I think are just looking for a fight. But either way, the problem is, they're attacking things, and as she's talking, you think you hear the sound of Kethik just going ha 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 ha, as he just seems to be like going back and forth and over this fight. You're not exactly sure what he's trying to do, but he's having a good time. And she just kind of blinks and shakes her head. Either way, we're fighting them off, but there is a problem. We're trying to put people down, but then like those wither things, they escape out of their bodies and into our stuff, specifically our walls.
Rohirri, it's the moment you've been training for.
You're gonna hate me for asking this.
Yes?
How much do we need the witherized section of the wall?
I mean, do I have permission to speak my mind?
Yes.
Okay, this situation's ridiculous. What is Kethik thinking? Sorry, I mean, pardon my hearsay, but seriously, I don't agree with the direction he's taking this. But I guess what I want to know is, do we want to focus on getting people underground or trying to fight back? Because I have an idea, but it's crazy.
I gotta remind you who you're talking to when you say the idea is crazy.
Okay, I mean, I've heard the legends, but, like, I'm still getting used to all this.
Unless it's crazy even by Rohirri standards.
Okay, here's the thing. I was newly appointed bishop, but I used to do priesthood stuff. I know how to make the spark happen. And right now, with everything going on, we're not going to have any Raidiri that are going to come in after us to make on Rado. So, I don't know. I know you're all about, like, fire stuff. I use more lightning stuff myself, but we need something fast that can get all those, all of those walls down at once. Now, Kara.
Uh-huh.
I need you to maybe think of maybe some meta knowledge to consider what maybe the right steps here could be.
Okay. So you need big earth-shattering kaboom.
Well, I can make a spark happen, and through that, earth-shattering kaboom.
You want to make a bunch of human moms out of their divine sparks?
No, it just would be one person that could do a blow.
Oh. Well, what if we did 3, though?
Okay, but she is talking divine spark or like lightning spark?
Divine spark.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She can make gods.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I thought, and then
Yeah, sorry.
when I was told you might need to think of something that can make a big kaboom,
Sorry.
it's like...
Yeah, sorry. What I more meant is who should have the spark.
There's a big release of energy.
Who should be a goddess of sparks over here?
God damn it, Sarah.
We're gonna need a
All
god
right.
of fuses.
Equally crazy idea.
Okay.
How big of a spark can you make if you do it to yourself?
Okay. Well, usually I need a little bit of energy. How much can you hit me with something?
I can vaporize a wall, so like that would
Okay,
take a little bit of
perfect.
setup.
Perfect. I need you to get that vaporizing power to me, and then I will use what I know to create the spark. And when I ignite, it's gonna It's going to be pretty crazy, but it'll work. I mean, actually, I have no idea if this is going to work. This is all hearsay, but I'm kind of excited, so.
I see how this person did well in this church.
Can also see how she becomes who she becomes in the future. Everything makes sense. Yeah, I guess I'll prepare an earth-shattering kaboom.
Oh, I just realized.
Oh, did you just get
I
that?
just got it's Ayla.
Yeah.
I know you said she was the goddess of storms, but we're going to make her a literal goddess of sparks
Goddess of
over
Sparks. No, I dig it. Yeah, hell yeah.
For a very brief moment in time.
Yeah.
here. All right.
It's also funny having watched some other actual plays about prequel things like this when the GMs that created it don't realize things that are being set up for, like, it's happening in real time
Right,
right here as
right.
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
Right.
All right, Rohiri. How you going to make this kaboom happen?
Oh,
Let's
we all get
see,
inspo.
what
There's a Yuffie on
all-
screen.
That's how it works.
What do I have that can make big earth-shattering kaboom?
Any smite spells?
Got any nitroglycerin? TNT? Well,
Would you-
actually,
would
hold
you
on. If they've been
say-
making tunnels,
Yes.
Is
I know-
TNT a thing?
that's how I'm making it then.
That's fine. All right. Why don't you, if you can either spend a spell slot of an appropriate level, which in this case I would say, what's your guys' highest spell slots right now?
6.
Mine is a full
What if
caster
she
6.
spends
Okay.
Yep.
I would say
all of
4 or
them?
higher, depending on how effective you want this to be. Or
Pretty effective.
Would you say super effective?
Yes.
unless you otherwise I would have you make a roll of some kind.
I'll put in a 5th level spell slot, because I only have
Alright.
1 6th.
Okay, that sounds good to me. All right, so you guys kind of back up. You move into an area where there's a lot of these soldiers and these walls that are put up. And as Helene walks with you, she shows you her whip. I'm going to use this. I think with all this energy and with all the crystallized potency, the magic here, we should be able to get rid of these all at once. I mean, this is in theory. I don't know what's going to happen to me after this. Am I
You
just
do.
going to be the deity? That's weird. What are they going to do? Stop me?
She doesn't even get her own celebration. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, that's okay.
No,
Well,
she's going to
assuming-
create an entire industry of blood rock later on.
You know what? Assuming you live, I might just start a new church, because,
Hell yeah!
what are you going to be, the goddess of explosions? Hell yeah.
That sounds awesome. All right, you ready? Okay, stand back there. All right, hit me with it.
I'll hit her with the earth-shattering kaboom!
So as your combination of fire, lightning, earthquake, magic-y powers, great description, Sarah, hits her right in the chest. And you do see
Ow.
her seem to be concentrating on some kind of spell, and your magic actually, it does hit her chest, but it doesn't seem to do anything first as she glows. And then as she glows, she seems to sort of, she floats up into the air, as you have seen in a lot of other spark ignition ceremonies. And white hot lightning crackles all around her until it starts to turn blue. And when you see her form again, her hair has gone from that sky blue color to more of a pure, almost white electric blue. As her whip extends with more, it looks more like a bolt of lightning than a real whip. And she gives a booming laugh. It goes, "Fuck yeah, goddess of sparks!" And she throws her whip towards the walls that immediately crumble down as you hear Withers surprisingly screaming.
I don't know if it's
Hell
a
yeah.
surprise. The wall exploded.
More that you don't usually hear the Withers scream before, so.
Oh, yeah. That's fair. That's very fair.
It's good to know that Ayla doesn't change too much from life to life.
No, I hope I did her justice.
Yeah, you did.
Nereus
Alright.
goes, did you detect that? It was 1.21 gigawatts. What could have happened?
All right. We're going to switch scenes, Rahiri, and go to Saphira. Saphira, you are in Terra Lycilia, and it's even quieter than you expected. If you didn't know any better, you would think that it was nighttime and people were, off to bed, except this is Terra Lycilia.
Yeah,
It's never
people party
closed.
all night in Terra Lycilia.
Exactly. So you head to the temple, and when you walk through, you see that in some of the rooms, some of the couches and other comfortable areas, there's a few people, priests and followers, but they seem to be very blissfully asleep. They're breathing. Don't seem to be witherized or anything. And then, swirling before you, is Lycilia. She sees you and lets out a sigh of relief. You came.
Yes, though not for you.
Well, nevertheless, I am glad that you made it in time.
Where is everybody?
Everybody is where they need to be.
What
just
does
like
that
you will
mean?
be. Saphira, I need you to make a con saving throw.
This
Oh
bitch.
no.
Nine?
That's good. Tiana was 5.
Oh,
She
that's
she smiles very sadly as you feel a tender hand on your shoulder. I know. You were right. We can't stop it. So I have to do all I can to keep my people happy.
You would have them, what, stare blissfully into the slaughter?
They won't be staring at anything. They'll be dreaming. Make another con save, please.
Including you.
What do you mean, you people?
11?
Very good. That's Tiana was 10.
Great.
As you're talking though, you are okay, but man, your eyes, they're getting so heavy. Your arms are starting to get pretty lethargic.
What are you doing to me? This, it does not have to end this way. The world does not have to end.
What other way is there? I promised happiness and pleasure and joy. There is no other way to do it. This is the only way, Saphira. And you deserve that happiness too.
The hell with what I deserve. People deserve to have a chance to live, even if it means not being happy for a little while.
They'll die. They'll die toiling away. Make another con save, please. TN 15.
Nat 1 for a 3.
And as she says that, man, I mean, toiling away, that does sound like it would suck.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that's terrible. And so with dying
Obvious.
like early, that all just sounds pretty awful.
Yeah.
This sleep thing, being back in her arms, being somewhere comfy, that sounds really nice.
Ew. She kind of rubs at her eyes.
It's all right. I'll put you wherever you need to be. And you can have the sweetest dreams you want.
Stop this.
I'm sorry, but it is far too late for that. And you close your eyes and slip away into darkness for a little while. But it's not completely dark.
My abusive ex is a bitch.
As you
Yeah.
as you think you open your eyes again, you find yourself in a really barren, dilapidated place. And you kind of feel yourself. You're here, but it's not you. You're not exactly sure who you are, but it's not quite you. And in fact, when you kind of look around, you don't recognize this place, but you know it must be somewhere near the coast, because you recognize some of the old landforms of the beaches there. But this is not Terra Lycilia. There's a clang of swordplay in the distance while you stand there in this unusual body with your own sword in hand. Get up and strike! Strike him like your life depends on it! Someone booms overhead towards you. And standing in front of you is some other shriveling Alcanan, shaking in his boots with his own sword in hand. You understand implicitly that you are supposed to learn to fight. But the idea of using this sword, the idea of trying to take a life, it fills you with revulsion.
She'll stand up and draw her blade, but only hold it defensively.
The guy at the other side runs towards you, ready to try to strike you. And the first strike, he clangs at your sword and pushes it away, his strength a little bit too much. But you do have an opening. You could try to hurt him. But even that idea, why?
No, she'll try to disarm him if she can, but she's not going to hurt him.
You try to do a more complicated maneuver to disarm, but you already see that he's got the sword at your throat, as the master before seems to spit. Pathetic. Can never learn to fight like that. But the vision shifts. You're older. You're walking through a bustling city. Kind of reminds you a little of Sulokana, except maybe less crowded. There's no statue quite yet. And you hear a shout as a guard is pushing a civilian to the ground. You don't know his crime, but you know it's not worth this kind of treatment. The guard is a familiar colors and sigil on his shield, nothing that Saphira would know, but you know implicitly in this body that it's the sigil of Alka, of his guards here.
She's going to then go over and kind of like shoulder check him away and be like, hey, take it easy.
Ugh. What, ma'am, we are here in important business.
You're hassling some guy.
And as you go in this back and forth, they don't care. They're not going to care about your words, about your shoulder check. But you do get an idea. Something that'll really draw their attention. And I am going to say what you do for the sake of the scene here. You rip at your clothes and you throw yourself in the way and you shout, "Watch me dance." Thanks to your timely intervention and distracting moves, that civilian escapes from the guard. And you can afford some jail time for interfering in an officer's duty. But you watch almost a little bit an out-of-body experience as this movement you've started, literally and figuratively, grows and grows. As others begin dancing instead of fighting in the streets. You watch, though, as the idea gets twisted. What was first about dancing for distraction, dancing for peace, has become people remembering showing off bare skin and just dancing for fun. You watch. It's like time flowing before you quickly now. Years, decades, centuries maybe? You watch as followers come and go. And each time, a little fight that breaks out. You have to pull away more and more of their fighting privileges. It starts with no spears, then just no training swords, until finally no more armor. No more risk of fighting at all. But then your vision shifts again, and this you recognize. It's a familiar image. You see that it's you with your mother back in that horrible room with the mirrors that showcase every imperfection and mistake you made, just like your vision at the labyrinth. Except it happens faster this time. First it's your mother shouting, "Go on, dance!" Then it's Lycilia smiling sweetly that people would fight wars over, ironically. "Dance for me." Then it's strangers in your bed. "Won't you dance for me?" Then it's people in the crowd with Lycilia's voice saying they need your dancing. Until dancing had stopped being an expression of joy and peace for you and just became a request you were never allowed to say no to. And here you are, back in Lycilia's room, just barely awake. You're along that long couch in her room with her sitting sort of beside you, not looking. Her soft voice just cooing you to sleep. But your sword, it's right within reach of you. Roll a charisma saving throw.
Charisma save.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Would you like to spend inspo?
Yeah. Why not? I guess I do have 10 of them.
11.
Oh, that's true. Ooh, 28.
Very good. DC was 25. You have broken from the sleep spell. What will you do?
She is going to just kind of, in an instant, I think, as soon as she realizes she has control, grab her sword and plunge it into Lycilia. She forces herself up into a sitting position.
Her shout was kind of more surprise as you see that the sword is through her, but it's just kind of through her into the couch on the other side. You knew that wasn't going to work.
That wasn't the point.
No. It wasn't. She, just kind of guides the sword out of her as it's made a hole in the couch behind her.
I get it. What you wanted to be. What you stood for. That's what I've been trying to say now. The world has outlived you. All of you. The world has changed over 1,000 years, no matter how much you try to stop it. Where once you danced to distract people that you might help the meek, now you just distract everyone from all of their problems.
You're right. Hearing her say, not fight back, not deflect, there is a raw sadness that I don't think you've ever heard in Lycilia before.
You were born out of fighting back. Not perhaps with a sword, but out of resistance. In the way that you could. And now you preach to your followers to never do it. Hypocrite.
She chuckles. Oh, you're going to hate me when I say this, but
That won't change much then.
you remind me of myself, the mortal part that I lost.
No, I can see it.
I am unable to join you, but you have made your point. I can't help them. No matter how you feel about me, and no matter all the ways I've harmed you and those who came before you, I do love my people. So that's why I ask, can you help them when I cannot?
I don't know. I don't know that I can stop this or help anyone, but I know that I choose to resist. Free them. Free them from their slumber, and I will take them to Terkethek, where they might find shelter from this.
You do see a grimace at the name of Kethik, but she decides to put that aside for now. Very well. The moment you walk outside these chambers, they will be awakened, and I will be gone. If I can say one last piece of advice. It is true that I suppose, as much as it makes me sick to say, there are times to fight. But sometimes it is just as strong to fight in a way that does not harm or deal damage to someone. Those dance lessons of yours weren't for nothing.
It is my fondest hope that before I meet my end, I will dance one more time and enjoy it.
I hope I can see that one last time.
She gets up and leans down and kisses her on the top of her head before turning and leaving.
Normally, you're used to that power dynamic being different, right? Her over you, her dominating over you, her mothering, her leading. That's the first moment that she seems meek, submissive, and accepts it.
She takes the sword and puts it back in her sheath and leaves.
As you walk out that door, people are starting to rouse, sound confused and scared.
Listen to me. Lycilia has empowered me for the final time. We face the end of all things, and it is time for us to act accordingly. Gather what belongings you can, gather your loved ones, and follow me. We make for Terkethek, where there is shelter prepared for you.
Terkethek. Follow your apostle. Lysander comes behind you with a comically large megaphone.
She gives him a high five.
Gives it back. Girl, you better teach me how to farm because I hate dirt under my fingernails.
I'm sure I don't know how to farm.
Well, girl, that's what we're going to have to learn.
Well, I'm sure someone can teach us.
All right, single file line. Let's go, everybody.
Let's go.
Better learn to like dirt under your fingernails because you're not farming without it.
Right.
Correct.
I guess get gloves, maybe. I don't.
You better teach me
Hope
the
everyone's
proper way,
like
because I can't have
mushrooms.
dirt under these nails. No, that is the It's the only way.
And Saphira, you are able to, through the use of the teleporter, get people, single file, several by several,
Yeah.
to Terkethic until you are finally there with Rohirri.
Yeah, Rohirri, I think you just see the teleporter turn on, and you're like, oh, that's interesting. And then just this line of people just starts marching out.
Everybody in the bunker.
And now we move to our other two.
I can't wait, by the way, until the conspiracy theories start in the next generation of how did they have a bunker big enough to fit everyone? Like, this just
Ready to
happened,
go.
Not even real.
right? Like, nobody
It's not
knew
even
that this was
real.
coming, and they just happened to have this massive bunker ready. Okay, it was
Weird.
an inside job.
That's what they want you to think.
Meteors hitting the planet would actually
Yeah.
melt the steel beams, so
Yeah.
there's no way.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
withers melting the steel beams? Come on, everybody.
That's
Yeah,
not.
it's
It's not.
ridiculous.
Think about it.
Think about it. They knew. They knew.
Next thing you're going to tell me is there's people on the moon.
Ridiculous. There's not. There's devils.
And changelings, as it turns
The
out.
changelings.
The double
Ah.
landing was fake.
Yeah. Satan never went to the moon.
No,
What?
Rosalind did.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
in- That's where we are right now. We're in Augustus Rohirrim or wherever it is.
Anacary Rosalinde.
Anacary. Sorry, I didn't name
Yeah,
it, and I can never
Anacary.
remember what it's called.
Anarchy Rosalind. That's where we are.
You know what? Yeah. So yes, Lithian and Arius, you do use the Miro teleporter to get you over there, and I mean, you've all maybe you've been here before, maybe you've just heard of it before. It's up to you what you think your character has done here, but you know this to be a historical site because it is where the last battle with the devils occurred before they were essentially told, go back to your moon and never come over here again.
This is where Satan went to the moon.
So we didn't go get the ladies. We're just like, oh, we'll handle this ourselves.
No, I am purposely keeping you two
no problem.
separate.
Yeah.
We're
no
not
problem.
making a delicious breakfast. We're fighting
then-
monsters.
Wow. We're
Just to
not
get a little
even
bit of-
on Terracin yet,
Hold
and we're
on.
already going
Hold-
patriarchy.
Wait, I got this because I did say at the end of that scene, let's go get the ladies. And
Yeah.
then what you
yeah.
didn't see is as it, transitioned was Nereus and Lithium looking at each other and then just letting out a hearty laugh and then
Yeah,
heading to the teleporter. Yeah.
All right, let's
Either
go.
that, or
You two
they
are gonna fit in
teleport to
great on
Terracathic.
Terracin.
See Rohirri running around with a crazy lightning goddess.
We
no.
went- Well, they seem busy. So
Seems busy here.
No,
I
look, no
probably
one's
should
gonna
just-
take Rohirri away from destroying walls, and you think that Saphira's gonna do anything more than dance?
yes.
We'll be fine.
You
Let's
guys
do
definitely went to Terra Lycilia, and they're like, she's in with her goddess right now, and you're like, we're leaving.
I'm done. All right,
I
done.
looked in the door and saw you stab a couch, and I'm like, she's never gonna get the hang of that.
That's just crazy. She's
In
really
fairness-
bad at fighting.
I stabbed through a goddess into the couch.
We didn't see the goddess.
Right,
She
you
had. She
missed
was
the goddess.
She was invisiblest. We didn't see her. I'm writing my own story now,
Ah,
and
gotcha.
it's awesome. So anyway, can we see the green screen where they faked the moon landing? Is that there?
Turns
Uh,
out the moon rover's an RC car.
you just see
Yeah.
there's just a flag, and it's
Yeah.
straight. It's not billowing in the wind.
I knew it.
I used
They
my
used
telekinetic
flour.
powers to make it billow.
They used flour to make the footprints. Okay.
All right, so,
So-
what? We're looking for. I'm so surprised that anybody survived. But
Yeah.
all right.
So what you see upon you is indeed you do find Theord and Arya that are kind of huddled each other, and you see these figures, and at first I would say that it's not terribly, you're not really actually terribly sure it is. In fact, one or both of you can make either an Arcana or a History check for me, please.
I can do either. I guess
Oh
I'll make
boy,
it.
that's a big +0 for both of those. But I will use one of my inspos. Wah!
I'm also going to use one of my inspos.
Might as well.
14.
Oh,
That's
there we
better.
go.
25.
Perfect. Neri, so you recognize from some old tomes of history that these are Devilkin. But at least the decomposed remains, it seems, of Devilkin. They are weird and elongated and got spikes. Except you know that they can't be real, and you do see the telltale sign of that black inkiness that runs through them. But what's more interesting is that strange spinning device. You see that as each of them kind of is like something comes closer, it's like they get flattened and like they start like decompressing.
Decompressing or compressing?
Sorry, compressing.
Yeah,
Compressing. Kara, I am making up magic science. Please don't come for me. Compressing
Wait,
How
as
man.
they
science works.
get forward until like the bones of the Devilkin are smashed onto the ground, and the withers themselves kind of can't move easily, and the only thing they can do seemingly is go backwards and try to find another dead body. And Theord yells, "Oh, over here!"
Yes, we know. That's why we came.
It's like a
You're fired, by the way, as apostles.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
I'm
What?
not going to
what?
say that it's because you're terrible, but it may be
we
part
kind
of
of
it. Also,
we sort
everyone
of don't.
is.
Damn it! What did Deborah tell everybody? She was going weird.
Well,
What's
the
this
gods
machine? Is it
kind
going
of.
to crush us too if we walk into it?
I mean, I could stop it for a second, but you better come in quick. And he stops the machine, stops spinning, so you guys can
in.
approach.
We'll go in.
And he starts it back up again.
Is this some sort of perpetual motion machine, or?
Perpetual
Well,
motion is a myth.
okay.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, but then I found a Pegasus. So.
I mean, Lithian, do you remember that thing we talked about?
Yes.
Okay, so I was trying to make like an invulnerable sphere with heightened centrifugal force to create an electrical charge that would destroy anything inside of it.
Centrifugal?
Did I say that right? Centrifugal?
There you go.
Centrifugal.
Yeah, that's the word. I can't say it out loud, apparently.
I don't know
Anyway, so I tried to create it here, and I didn't quite get the invulnerable sphere. I didn't quite get electricity, but I have the force, so it's kind of more like a big magnet.
You got like a squishy spear.
Yeah, I got like a gravitational pull. I'm just kind of keeping it mitigated,
Mhm.
you know.
I
smaller
want you.
area.
Would there
Sorry, what's this
be-
guy's name again?
Theord.
Theod, I want you to know that much earlier, before this episode started, I was going to make a joke about pulling the big rock that you don't know about with a magnet, and that just happened. So I just wanted to let you know that, Fjord. Okay?
Theord, is
I'll,
there
let's hope they
any
create it.
reason that someone would want this machine destroyed?
I mean, it's super unstable and probably gonna blow up any minute. And I mean, I
And-
can
Well, then
really
now-
crank.
Why did you
What-
invite us into it?
What happens when it blows up? Like,
Well,
give
I mean,
me a estimated range.
okay, well, so it's not so much the blowing up that's the problem. I mean, I could heighten the, the range of it, and I don't know, it probably could go all the way past the atmosphere.
Okay,
God
Theord,
damn it.
Theord,
Yeah?
Fjord.
I know that you're very passionate about your trade. It's something that's I admire that about you, all right?
Uh-huh.
But right now, I'm really teetering back and forth on whether or not I should have killed you that day in your apartment when I brought you the wine. So I need you to just
Are we
keep-
just saying that out loud now?
Yes. No, that's what I
Okay.
was that's what I was
I'm
there
sorry,
for.
what?
That's what
Well,
I was there.
he threatened me, and I mean, it's kind
That's
of
what I was there
chill
for,
thing.
but I didn't have to. We worked things out. But here's where we stand now. All right?
All right. Well,
All of our people are leaving this land because there's
Yeah.
no way to stop the Withers because they are a perverse reincarnation of Ulka that is intent on destroying the world, and
That's
Right.
a lot.
our gods
Well,
don't
I'm going to need you to.
want to do anything about it. So our people are leaving, and we're destroying the thing that they want to destroy in hopes that
Yeah.
they go along with it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, if you have some, I don't know, let's say that you've got like caterpillars and they're eating all of your plants. And it's really hard to get all the caterpillars, so you burn all of the plants to the ground and all the plants next to them, because then there are no caterpillars or plants or anything. Blood for the blood god.
Take a moment to take it in.
Does that make sense?
Uh,
Also, we hope the withers can't swim, but that's a side note. We haven't had time to test it.
So, if this goes off, how much of Olkana goes with it?
oh, I mean, wait, what do you mean? What if it? So the explosion itself is kind of, I mean, it's kind of just be this area, probably just this area.
But the magnetic force can reach beyond the atmosphere,
Yeah, I mean, it's like a very singular force, you know. I mean, it could
like
grab
a beam.
Yeah.
Could you direct the beam at a celestial object if you had to?
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but
Why
yeah.
don't you tell me how to do it then, if you
Yeah.
want to?
If you, hypothetically.
Okay, well, I mean, so the problem is like this thing is really finicky, so
Uh-huh.
we have to kind of direct it, and then I kind of have to like oversee it. What are we trying
Right.
to grab exactly?
Hold on. I have a better idea. Can I create a mental link with him so that can be done without him needing to be here?
You can, I suppose, as your DM. I'm just going to tell you that, he can sort of focus to make sure it works properly. There's gonna still be an issue of everything else attacking, and he's not
I
very much
see.
of a fighter.
Yeah, I basically want them to be, just in case they're not into the whole sacrificing themselves thing and they have families they want to get back to escape
Well,
with.
If we, I guess this is the question. If we direct that beam, does this shield around us go away?
Oh, I assume that kept going.
That's why I'm asking.
The shield is here. I'm just gonna have him explain. I mean, I don't know exactly how long the shield's gonna last, but I can certainly focus what you want me to focus on. Listen,
Right.
I don't know what
so
you-
the reason we're asking, my good man, is because we're
Uh-huh.
trying to save your life. But if the shield doesn't stay up while you're directing it, then we're going to have to protect you instead of working on it ourselves while you direct it. So we're sort of trying to figure out if we need to keep you here and potentially sacrifice you for what we're doing, or if we can send you on your merry way.
Theord and Arya look at each other, and Theord just goes, I got nothing much left back home. Whatever's happening here, I didn't think I was going to survive this. But maybe Arya should go back and get her people.
Arya's the one who had like a thing for the
Yes.
first withered guy, right?
That's right.
All right. Well,
and in my vision, I saw the two of them like huddled up close to one another here, basically, like having like a last
Well,
little moment.
that's how we
maybe?
found them, right?
Yeah, no, they weren't together.
Okay.
Bring the vision back. Zoom in.
Yep, sure.
Enhance.
We can clearly see right here. Here, look, I reach out and touch both their temples. You were holding hands, whether you realized
Yes,
it or not.
I'd like to note that your hand was on her thigh.
You
and
have
that's a
something
rather
to live
intimate-
for, Theo.
Yes. And it's
I
that
didn't spare
ass.
you for nothing.
It's that fat ass, my good man.
Make a persuasion check?
I'm gonna save that fat ass, my good man, with a PH.
That's 19 on one dice. I use an inspo, and a natural 20 on the other dice, plus 9.
All right, are you trying to convince him to...
That he has something to live for, whether it's Arya or not.
Robbie wants to work the machine himself and send this guy away.
Let me
Okay.
ask. Well, let me ask this
Okay.
really quick, Sarah, because I was like assuming one thing, but you might have something else in
Yeah.
common. Does the machine have to stay on until the meteor hits, or is it just a matter of once we redirect it, we're good to go?
My plan was that it needed to stay on, and...
I'm pretty sure the idea is that he's there and the meter goes down and we're gonna have to fight off the monsters.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Uh,
yes.
Mhm.
This is
That's
the
it.
final section of the protection quest.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right,
sorry.
We have to
Nope, it's
protect
good,
the rally
it's good.
point.
I got it.
But if you want him to go, I mean, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, and
Nereus knows
look,
that
I
everyone has to sacrifice
like
themselves.
you said, we're
or
going to do a
not.
little bit of a theater of a mind type stuff, right? You said we can do things. So
Yes.
if I could roll something to see if it's possible to use my psychic abilities to like he's here and I'm psychically letting him like manipulate the thing, and then I can still fight things off. I'll even I'll take negatives and stuff like that if need be.
Okay. All right. So what I will say is, throughout your guys' conversation, there's a lot of fear and confusion and worry. Arya decides that after hearing a bit about the Miros, the escape plan that way, she is going to go what she can figure out at Ter Athala. And Theord will listen to what your plan is and what you think is going to be best, and he's ready to use this machine. Whatever, he didn't think it was really going to be worth much of anything. And I would say that if we're going to be doing that, you need a link with Nereus, because Nereus is the
So-
one who had the vision.
So the way that my little linkage thing works, I think I roll my psychic die and I can link with the number of people that shows up on the die. So theoretically, I could do both as long as I don't get a 1. Ha! 7.
All right, very good.
So I'm gonna
Not
link up
one.
with Arya, Theord, the old guy here, and 4 random withers.
You soon have to turn it off because they just start saying he's coming, and then it gets kind of creepy. So you turn that off. But yeah, so you link up, and actually, Lithian, if you would like, Nereus, would you like to share the vision that you had seen with Lithian about the meteor?
Yeah, I was waiting for the vision about the meteor specifically.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure. I can share the vision about the meteor. That's the
So
a great
we spe-
meteor
Are we
coming
specifically
down.
talking about the meteor?
yes.
Have you
yes.
not realized that's what we're gonna pull the whole time?
Yeah. Okay. No, he's just fucking with us.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can't have 2 Robbies that do this, okay? I need a max of 1.
Sarah's like, never again.
I wasn't. I
Next
wasn't joking.
No, I know.
Next time, Robbie, let's play a 2-headed ogre.
Sure, that sounds good.
Oh,
his
God.
name is Mike. Ironically. So, because you'd think it would be Rob. Okay, let's get a
okay.
little fake laughter, please. I'm not gonna go on until everybody laughs. Okay, thank you. So Nereus will explain the vision of the meteor, the great catastrophe that strikes the island, sinking everything, and that withers are water soluble.
The part that also is kind of interesting, and you get a little bit more detail, Nereus, than you did before, but part of the vision was seeing this meteor and hearing a voice.
That's right. There was
that
a voice
said-
attached to the meteor.
An opportunity given for selfless deed to those who wallow in pleasure, sloth, and greed. Serene's fate forestalled, but inevitable still. Our deal is struck, an immortal will. You have no idea what the fuck that means, but somebody
No,
seems...
I already figured it out. I just don't want to tell anybody.
That's fair. That's fair. In your great
I don't know
wisdom.
what I don't know what it means. The other thing that I will share, I was going to share it with the whole group when we were back together, but I will let Lithian know that, Lithian, I'll look into you with sage-like eyes and let you know. There will be a path before you. Both will require sacrifice. One leads to death, the other to a long but difficult life. The choice is yours, but that is the path that will be before you today. Sacrifice is required for us to find victory here. There are no easy choices coming.
Was well aware of that. Also, just
No, you weren't, because I just had a vision about it.
just
So-
in, just so you know,
So,
I know you've been
mhm.
dealing with this for most of your life.
Right.
When your god does the whole sagely riddles no
Yeah.
answer, it's not
Yeah.
cool.
No, listen. I get it. Like, it's really annoying.
Well, you did
and
it. You did
want
it to me, so I don't know if you do.
No, I didn't. I gave you exactly the information I had. If I had more clarity on that information, I would do it. But I'm literally regurgitating what was given to me. So this is not a matter of me being mystical. This is the mystical messenger giving a mystical message. And the mystical message was already mystical. I didn't mist it up. It was already at the mystical level. If I had a clear answer, if I could tell
Yep.
you, listen,
All
you're
right.
going to get two
Fair
choices,
enough. Fair enough.
blue
Fair
pill,
enough.
red
All
pill,
right.
I do it.
Yep. No, I get it. I get
Hey,
it.
Okay.
hey guys, where
Do
am I
you? Because-
pointing this?
Theod's like, I completely understand why the dancer lady did drugs now. And
Yeah,
you do all the time.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Fjord, first off, you peed yourself, and we've all not been talking about it. So
Can we not
I
talk
really
about
don't want to
it?
hear any high horse. Well, I wasn't going to, and then you got lippy. So let's just all deal with that for a second. You want to know where it is? Who knows? Well, you're the nature person. You know the sky. Find the meteor up there.
It's good to know that even in our final moments, the apostles still don't get along.
Which makes this final part a little awkward, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So,
I had to get something. I ordered a thing to eat because I realized I've eaten on every episode of this, visibly on camera.
Didn't
and
wanna-
I had
didn't wanna
them.
mess
I
that
didn't.
up.
I didn't want to mess that up. So.
I see. I see.
See, Saphira, the problem is we're not there to force them to get along.
We're,
We-
now,
we'd
see,
just
this
be
is where
kissing
I
in the
was-
corner.
Great. Thank you
We're
very
getting
much.
along.
Everyone's
We're
still alive.
making progress.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't like kiss each other and fuck to work together. Sometimes you have to literally be able to like just work with no sex.
All right,
So,
I rolled a
I don't
nat.
know. I
sorry.
think
I rolled
Callie's
a
other
nat.
stream campaign is just that.
I rolled a nat 20, and Theord still wants to just die here with us. So I don't know
So
what to tell him. We tried to fuck
So
him.
at the end of the day, we tried to fuck him.
Yep.
And that's the
I
first
mean-
thing. We're still
All
All
still
right.
fucking.
We're looking
for- we need
Hybris
that
is
meteor.
here.
Hybris. Oh, he's here.
Hybris
Okay.
is here.
Got it.
That was literally the next part, so we're gonna move along.
Put 4 DMs in a game together. It'll go fine, we said.
yeah, you sure got me. So, let me set the scene a little bit. Nereus and Lithian, you are focusing on getting this meteor to come here finally. While Saphir and Rohiri, you are working to get as many people as possible into the underground bunker of Terkethek. Before all of you rises this massive structure up into the sky. So big, bigger than the mountains. It's a tree, but no, its edges are too jagged, too unnatural. It reminds you more of the stalagmites that grow in dark caves. Along its edges are glittering nodules of red gemstones casting ruby lights. But just as you're admiring this unusual structure, it becomes enveloped in inky darkness. Eyes open like little white orbs that search you all. Lips crack open with shiny red teeth, a mouth full of blood and jewels. I am Hybris, dread demon of ego, and I will never be satiated. The first ring has lied to you, all of you. You are all pawns in their little games of life and death. They tried to go against the laws of nature, and thus I was born. But I do not fully blame them, no. After all, they learned to use mortals as playthings from somewhere. Someone. And as he talks, more of those red crystals, Rohiri reminds you of the red crystals you saw along Helene's whip, grow larger on him. Behold, blood crystal below your lands. The blood of Elkanans who fought bravely against those dastardly devils. Crystallized into potent magical energy that all Elkanans carry. They say the prime goddess Reen wept for us, But she wept for a lot of reasons. Our war, the dragon's treachery, even those weakly humans not born from her. But does she advocate peace? No. She gave the Uruk the means to fight their dragon siblings. But how did she get these means? From our blood. He makes an image in the air. Those of you more learned, more historically knowledge would recognize Insidiae, the legendary sword given to the Uruk in the Dragon War. For you see, it is never in your nature to be peaceful, for even your creator's creator turns to violence the moment things get a little uncomfortable. Yes, Insidia is made from tiefling blood.
That's sick.
Hell yeah. But also, oh no.
Oh no.
And as you all, he continues speaking, for this reason I am here, for how I was made to be. I will start with Elkanah, but don't you worry. All of you will simply be the start for my greatest war. But as you all are there, thinking, what the fuck are we going to do with this? There is a familiar voice that reaches into the telepathic link that you guys may have maybe forgotten that all four of you shared at one time, but is still there. Well, isn't this just a delightful problem? It's Unrado Thea. Somehow she's speaking to you, but you don't know where.
Somehow Thea returned.
Do you ask? Well, you guys wouldn't know, but Lithian would.
I would. Oh, that she was dead. No, Lithian wouldn't say anything. She's a thing that is above him, but also outside and doesn't understand. He knows what he did, so if she had some way around it. Cool. Good on her, I guess.
Yeah. All she says is, for those of you who may be
Actually,
confu-
he might, with just a little bit of sarcasm that the others
Yeah.
wouldn't necessarily have context for, just be like, "Oh, it's you. How delightful." Just like a little bit of like unprofessional courtesy.
Yep. She chuckles. I told you there's nothing for me in death. No karmic cycle. I refuse to give in until my last essence disappears. The wind made from a butterfly's wing continues long after that butterfly dies. Even if my body may no longer hold a beating heart, my voice still lingers.
Nereus is just gonna look at Lithian and then just look back.
Lithian shrugs.
Hey, Lithian, what the fuck?
Regardless of
tried.
whether you all trust me or not, I am here to reveal that which you are all afraid to face. Tell me, what is the opposite of this dread demon of... What is the opposite of ego?
Humility, humbleness, community.
Ego is often I.
Ogie. It's ego backwards. O-G-E. Ogie.
No, that. All right. Oh, are you still waiting for ask? All right. Well, I said community. We.
Oh, I didn't hear community. Sorry.
Yeah.
All four of you have traveled together, and whether you all like it or not, you are connected. That connection is the only thing keeping you alive, and is the only thing that just might give you a chance. Good luck. And now we go into our battle screen.
I think that Lithian is a little bit annoyed because I feel like this is the second time something's been like, "Oh, you must do the right thing and do hard things." And he's like, "We're doing it. That's what we're
doing
trying
hard
to do,
things.
All right, we're
I
way
mean, I
ahead
think-
of you."
I mean, I think community is going to help, but this big ass rock we're gonna drop
what
is gonna
the
help
fuck
too.
Is the spinning?
Oh no.
Oh, hold on. You don't know yet.
You don't even know.
You don't even know.
I forgot to put this on the...
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's awesome.
What the fuck is that?
It's a roper, right?
Yeah, I literally
Yeah.
looked up stalagmite monster inspo, and I got this
Well,
and went, perfect.
That is what a roper is. So yeah.
Ah,
I
that is
hate
one truly demonic phallus before us.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately for it, it's made one grave mistake in its design. It only has one eye.
Yes.
The
one-eyed
one-eyed monster, I suppose you
call
could
it.
say.
Yeah, indeed.
So, I have you all some special rules for this fight. This fight will proceed with normal initiative
Don't
and
hit
some
the
rounds
balls.
and some
Yep.
craziness. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, Nereus. I don't have your camera on because I did something wrong. One moment. Let me
Really?
fix.
So no
it's
one's
okay.
seen me. No one's seen me eating these French fries.
Oh no, they did before, just not the right this
Thank
second.
God.
Okay, there we go. We're good now. Okay, all is good. So you may all notice that you have 3 colored dots on over your heads. For those of you who are
Mario Kart
colorblind,
rules.
please don't panic. I will help you with the 3 colored dots. So this can proceed as usual. Each of you kind of have different side things to do. Lithian and Nereus, you have these little devil monsters that are coming after you. And Saphira and Rohiri, that is a possessed thing. And these,
I love him. He's so cute.
I didn't get the best picture, but I went close enough. We got 10 minutes to showtime. These
Send
are.
that to me. That's my new familiar in a different campaign.
Yeah.
show you where it is.
That is absolutely Ren's familiar.
These are innocent Elkanans that need your
They're gonna
help
get
to escape.
They're
If
gonna
you
get
heard
eaten.
what the god being said, there are no innocents.
That's true. So kill them.
So, we will all proceed as normal through our rounds, except each of you have 3 legendary actions. But those legendary actions can be used for one thing and one thing only. You can pick, or someone else can pick you, to do some kind of special bonded strike move. You two tell me what it is.
That was bonded, ladies, not bondage.
Yes.
Correct.
Well, I mean, if you want to
It
include
could
bondage,
be one and the same.
it's up to you.
Would be both.
No.
So,
Although I
The
don't
main-
know, like. Sorry.
So obviously, some of this is between time and space, and that's okay. We're all telepathically bonded. We can do some coordination here. And the idea behind it is if you see in the top right, you see there are 6 dots over Hybris.
Yeah.
Hybris is currently possessing something. You need to
What?
get that. You need to get him out of possessing that thing, like you always have been. So 6 dots. Each iteration of the 4 of you to work with each other is 6 iterations. So
I see.
that's why there's 3 dots, because that means each person you have worked with, because you can work with one person once.
Ah, gotcha.
I see.
And the only
and our bonded move or bonded action has to be to remove one of his dots, or if we're successful, it'll move for one of his dots.
Ideally would be something towards him, but if you get creative enough and I decide it determines to remove a dot, then it will remove a dot.
And he's in is he so big he's in both locations?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
So, yes.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
large.
that was the idea.
Okay.
Had to one up.
So
our
it's a
final
gargantuan
session
monstrosity.
Chances,
Yep.
didn't you,
That's a
Sarah?
big
Just
one.
Had to one up Robbie.
That's why I had
That's
the
a
2
big ol'-
locations and the thing.
Yeah, no, okay.
I will think of it as you took inspiration from it. I'll cry about it later tonight.
So, like I said, they are legendary actions. The only thing I just ask is not to take your legendary action right after your own turn. Take it after something else.
Makes sense.
That's all.
Technically, you can't take an out legendary
Oh,
action.
okay.
After your
I
own
I
turn,
didn't think you
so-
could, but I just wanted to mention that. But
No,
that's the only rule with
monsters
it.
Cannot.
But
Yeah.
otherwise, when it's your
Yeah.
turn, there are several things you can do. You can help, the people in this area. You can fight these things. Only legendary actions, and only 6 of those is going to be what it takes to bring this guy down. So get creative.
Oh,
All right,
y'all.
let us. Are we ready? Let us roll initiative. Let
And rolling
me.
initiative. I also want to just add in a little thing that I like to imagine is that because everybody
How do I
early
get-
on thought that Lithian was mostly just like the HR guy for the apostles, that every time he uses his psychic things now, like that's new for people. So I think like when he was talking to Theor, being like, "This is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna link minds and stuff." It's like, what? Yes, I can make psychic knives.
Sick.
That's sick. To update my HP. No, that's not right. There it is.
The downside of making a charisma rogue. Low initiative.
We're gonna inspo it.
I did and got 2
Oh wait, yeah, I can do that too.
Oops, I can't.
Really? I got one better.
Hell
Sorry,
yeah.
Whatever.
I need to make this disappear for a second because I need to select something.
We won!
Holy shit. We got him.
That's the
Sorry.
equivalent of when something doesn't scan at the store and they're like, "Is it free?"
Yes.
Oh, not the map layer. Oh shit. I fucked up.
It'd be like that.
Ah shit, I super fucked up.
It
Ah,
do be like, did you actually delete him?
no, I put him in the map layer and I can't select him.
You gotta go to the map.
So go to the map
I know,
layer.
I
you're-
am.
Right. So click on like the actual map, right click it, and send to back, and then that'll send the map layer behind him. So then
Oh.
you should be able to grab him.
Good point. Oh,
Been
that's
there,
like the-
done
Sounds
Been
like
there,
we've
done
been
that.
there.
Been there, done that.
Sounds like a bunch of nerds.
It looks like it's still not selecting him. Ah, I fucked up. I'm so sorry, guys.
Try. There should be an undo
Oh, you're right. I
button.
should have.
See if
Hold
you
on.
hit that a couple times. It might work.
Hold on. Oh, did it? Oh, okay.
He's back.
He's back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Ah, sorry about that. Okay. Is
Good.
everybody okay? It is Hybris's turn. He
Cheating.
yeah. He is going to do a necrotic gas breath because I am not using the roper thing. I'm using a different thing. So he's going to do a necrotic breath attack. So I need you all to make DC 18 con saving throws.
What? All of us? I dodged.
I'm not great at that, so I'll use another inspo. Should probably keep track of these inspos, huh?
I'm at 9. Dodge.
Good thing I did, because one of those was a 1.
I
So,
have inspo. Why
gotta
am I
use
not using them?
13.
You said a con save, right?
Yeah.
Or sorry,
I-
13. 23. That's a big difference.
hell yeah.
Just kidding. I'm using advantage.
Uh,
I got a 16.
Same,
Oh,
16.
You all are so
I
close. It's
instoed for 18.
okay. Well, 2 of you made it. 2 of you didn't. We're just gonna roll this. Those
like
of you
it.
who got 18 or higher, you take half damage.
I got 18 if I shut up.
So half damage. Otherwise, take the full, please.
How much damage is it?
46.
46.
I rolled
Shut
very
up.
high.
Shut up. Nereus quits. He takes the road less traveled.
If that's death, it's about to be the road much traveled here.
No, it's leaving. It's
and
packing up and leaving.
okay, no, that's just kind of what he does. Okay, we're just gonna make that the turn because I think the multi attack would be you either do multi attack.
Usually you do either the breath or the multi attack.
Perfect. That's fine with me. All right, Saphira,
At the end of his turn, I'd like to use a legendary action.
go ahead. Who you wanna do it with?
in which I'll have Saphira look at Rohirri and say, you know, I did just tell Lycilia that I hope I get to dance one more and actually enjoy it. And you know what I've never done? A duet. And she's going to offer her hand to Rohirri.
I'll take her hand, and I guess Rohiri's learning how to dance today.
And I'd like to flavor this as like a super-powered Otto's irresistible dance. I want to make this giant dread demon dance with us.
Okay. So I want each of you to make a performance check. Or I guess, yeah. Each of you make a performance check. And then I will make this guy have a charisma saving throw, I guess.
Did I seriously roll a 2 and a 3? Fuck you, game.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna inspo before I even roll this. It's a flat roll for me.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could spend an inspo for one more try.
You want to spend an inspo for one more try?
I think, yeah, I don't want a 2 and a 3.
Okay.
22, okay. Oh, wait, I'm a bard.
Yeah.
The lowest I can roll is a 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, for performance?
Yeah, 23.
Oh, 23. Okay. All right. So, you two go together, and, Rohiri's actually doing quite well for her first time. And as the two of you dance together, the withers beside you are similarly entranced by your dancing. And while I wouldn't say that Hybris is dancing with you, he is. You notice that like the wither kind of tentacles out of him are moving slower, and you can hear him kind of growl in irritation.
I feel like there's one tentacle that's like tapping on the ground along with the beat.
As he's like, "Move! Now is not the time!"
It is absolutely the time to dance. As I cast Otto's irresistible dance.
And that is 1 dot away.
Perfect.
What is war if not a dance of violence?
And then on my turn, I am going to vortex warp this person next to me the hell out of here.
All right. I was gonna say that this leads to where you all need to go.
Great. Then I send her 120 feet that way.
All right. She is off the map. We'll say this is off the map. All right. Good work. Next. Oh, did they? Okay, here they are. All right, we got our revenants. I'm going to have 2 of them attacking Nereus and 2 of them attacking Lithian.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right, I'm just going to roll. Okay, they make 2 fist attacks. So let me get a better die than that one, please. I don't like the way that rolls. Okay, here we go. All right. I'm just going to make 2 attacks. There we go. All right. Lithian. Does a 19 hit your AC?
It just hits, but I'm gonna look and see if I can do anything.
I also have 1 more attack to make.
Uh-huh. That's a bonus action. It's gotta be a spell. No, I don't have very many spells. I'm gonna cast a thing. Yeah. Oh. No, I'll take it and see how bad it is first.
Okay. Next attack. Does 20 hit your AC? I'm gonna guess yes.
Wait, you're a wizard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they both hit.
All right. You're gonna take a total of.
Tell me them individually, because I can use a reaction to.
Oh, okay. So it would be the first attack would be 3 + 4 would be 7, and the second attack was a lot more. 5 + 6 + 4, so 15.
I'll have the 15 to 7 as well.
Okay, so it should be total 14, I believe.
All right, I'm bloody,
So-
everybody.
I'm calling this right now. I had to roll my 2 dice for,
Oh, the portents.
and I just rolled it on here.
Uh-huh.
And this first one is a 20.
Hell yeah.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Can't prove that. That's what it is.
All right, put your
Right?
hands
And I have
up.
to roll
Put your
this-
hands up.
yes. Oh.
Hands
okay.
up.
I already picked it up. It doesn't
Damn
matter.
it, I was gonna come look.
Yeah. I gotta roll the second one.
Mm-hmm.
No, the second one's a 19. Okay, so I have a 20 and a 19.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Good to know. Okay, Nereus, I gotta attack you, though.
You can't. I'm invisible.
Does 19 hit your AC?
I used
I'll
Invisibless.
look. Let's see, with mage armor. 50, yeah, it hits.
And I am guessing that 13 doesn't hit your AC?
No.
Okay. So
It would if I didn't have mage armor on, but
All right. You take 14 damage. That's a high roll. Shit.
Dear God, my whole butthole. That cuts my 28 in half.
It sure does.
That's all right. I don't need HP.
All right. It
I'm
is the
immortal.
end of the enemy's turn.
I'll take it.
Legendary action.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, if someone else has it, go.
I would
Alright.
like to pair with Nero.
Okay.
Or Nereus,
Nereus.
not Nero.
Yes.
I always just crunch his name down in my head for some reason.
Into
You're
a
a-
Roman emperor.
Yeah, sexy one.
Go
Can
ahead.
you conjure something big and reflective in the sky?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I can transmute you the biggest, most reflective, most divination-y thing ever.
All right, I'm
Absolutely.
gonna need a concave mirror, and I'm gonna cast Sunbeam into it.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Blind,
I would like to conjure one of the best reflectors of the sun's light by temporarily moving the moon.
Yeah.
There is no
alright.
better reflector of the sun's light that we have than the moon
Which
as a
moon?
big mirror.
The
Which one's
closest
the most
one.
reflective?
I mean, Rosalind's bigger, so I guess that one.
All right, I'll go big or go home. Rosalind.
All right. So Nereus, as you know,
Plus the light will hit all the devils on there, and that'll be fucking hilarious. Go.
You're about
Empress
to have
Rosalind is going to be
Rosalind-
pissed.
You're about to have Rosalind moon this dread demon to death.
Yes, correct.
Cool.
so
In another world, Rosalind is like, I feel good all of a sudden.
So, like a like a freaking Final Fantasy game, we go up into the space where the moon is and watch as it slowly turns right with the sun. It's right over where Hybris is and Rohirri is. You cast Sunbeam up into the sky. It hits just perfectly and then comes way back down right into Hybris's eye as he screams in pain.
He only had that one eye too. That sucks.
Very,
Yeah, I know.
very effective. All right, Nereus, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I just moved the moon, so I'm kind of my back hurts. And,
You gotta do something about these devils.
yeah, I guess I'll hurt these devils. Okay, what is the role to teach them about our Lord Jesus Christ?
You got persuasion. You're gonna have to do it at a disadvantage. They don't know who Jesus is.
You only have 14
I believe the
HP.
devils know who. Yeah, I have 14 HP left. I took 46 and then another
Why?
14.
Why'd
Oh.
you do
Because-
that?
Yeah, sorry, I failed my roll. I took 46.
Why? Why did I do that? I did that
Yeah.
to piss you off, mostly.
It
Just
worked.
for you.
It worked.
I did it too. I don't have cure wounds. Okay,
Yeah, I'm aware.
it's over for me.
Painfully aware.
However, it is okay that I don't have cure wounds. I will tell you why.
I was waiting for you to be
Because-
like, "You got these guys in a straight line for me, Sarah." You're like, "Yeah, I do."
I mean,
Nereus
I mean-
teleports out of here to the other side of the world to a little village that he wants to return to, and is like, "Sayonara, all of y'all."
there you go.
Deuces.
You're all dumb. Okay. Hold on. Where is it? Where are you? Yeah, here we go. Okay, I have two things I could do. I think I'll go. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, okay. So I am going to use Thunderstep.
All right.
So
Oh no.
I'm going to use Thunderstep. Yeah, that's not bad damage.
Ooh.
So I can teleport 300 feet. So I guess I'll teleport over here, because fuck you.
That's fair.
What are you
Okay.
doing? So I raise and smash my staff in the ground, and in a thunderous roar I vanish, and then lightning strikes in the location of where I just was. The area that hits is get out of my face. Each creature within 10 feet, so both those devils are going to get hit,
Yes.
and they need to make a Constitution saving throw. They take
Alright.
half damage on a successful save. The DC is 20.
Where's their con? Okay, their con's okay. Nope, that's a fail by just one. They rolled 19. I just realized I forgot to put their HP on here, but I know what it is, so we're just gonna. They
Well,
take
they
the
both take 24 thunder damage.
Yes. Well, they're gonna hold on. I gotta put this in first, real quick. Actually, no, that's not what I meant to do. They are not looking good. In fact, I would hazard to say they are getting close to bloody. So actually put that to this. I forgot to do math. Okay.
Yes. I do not care about this monumentous demon erection, but it will not intimidate me.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I would like to use a legendary action now
You can
with Rohirri.
with Rohirri.
And if we're going so big that we're like moving moons, like if it's just like the limit of our imagination,
Uh-huh.
then Lithian is assuming that we're all gonna die regardless. So he's gonna push his psychic abilities further than he's ever done before, and
Okay.
he's going to untether himself from reality and basically become pure psychic will as he manifests within Rohirri and tells her to imagine the biggest, most impressive, most deadly weapon you possibly could.
Turn into a Green Lantern.
No restrictions. And use the psychic willpower of Lithian to create that and attack the penis mountain with it. Yeah, you're a Green Lantern right
Okay, so we take a bunch of this orange ore, we spin it in a really fancy way and crunch it together.
now. You don't even have to do that. Literally, whatever you imagine in your head will appear. You
I think
don't
she's
even have to
describing a
use science.
thermonuclear device.
Yeah, she's describing a small nuclear bomb.
And a
No,
purple
she's
psychic-
describing a
Well, yeah, it'd be a fusion.
yeah, a fusion bomb, two-step bomb.
It'd be a fusion bomb, yeah.
Then a purple psychic version of that appears, and you can chuck it in that thing's mouth.
Like Fallout.
I better not miss.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Can I give her a bardic inspiration?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
Am I rolling something as well, or could I, like, if she needs it, add a psychic dice to it?
Yeah, you know what? Let's say that. So no bardic inspo. We'll add a psychic die to
Add
it.
a psychic die. That's cool.
Alright, what's your
Yeah.
psychic die?
D6. That's right.
If you need it, it's a D8. You basically use it
D-
on checks
ro-
after you
roll
know
it.
if you fail or not.
Yeah,
I'm-
definitely roll it.
I'm
Roll
not
it.
taking the risk on
So
this
can
one.
I also argue for advantage because I'm given the help action?
Wait, advantage on what? On her
The
athletics check?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's in her brain.
It's not his turn. You can't give the
Advantage is
athletic
not
the help
needed.
check.
Uh,
Oh,
Oh, it's
God.
not as
No, I just want you to spend the psychic die.
I
Remember,
nat
you
20'd
have-
it.
You haven't. Oh.
I
What's
nat
your roll?
20'd it with a 7 on the psychic inspiration dice for a total of, see my athletics. Why do I have acrobatics proficiency but not athletics? So 23, 30.
Guy Gardner would be proud.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's an impossible DC if I ever heard one. So you create. There's this. You witness Rohirri in front of you as you hear Lithian describe. Think of something, the most powerful thing that it would take to destroy this. And your mind immediately goes, "Oh, I know some science." And as this seemingly innocent object crunches together, and then you throw it, it sails right into his mouth. And as he closes his mouth, as you do sometimes, you hear inside this massive explosion that knocks some of that red ruby teeth off of him.
What do you mean as you do sometimes? Who's done this?
Like, I'm sorry, I mean like how sometimes like you have your mouth open and you just like close it.
Explodes.
Only
Yeah, yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
Yeah, only
Really good
sometimes though. I get you. Yeah.
Does he make a big comical when he
Yep.
kicks it? Does he
Yes.
get
All right.
Yep.
He
Rob,
does. You
obviously-
hear him burp and go, "That's a spicy meatball."
Listen, you rolled a 30. I was trying to make it funny.
It's amazing. I
Okay.
love it.
No, it's perfect. It was
Okay.
great.
Okay. So,
Yeah, look.
He's got a little
This guy
chef's
just
hat on.
learned the meaning of lithium gangbang.
so
yeah.
Rohirri, you have gone through technically the legendary actions you need to with everybody. Congratulations. Everybody wanted you for their first dance partner.
Hell yeah, I'm popular.
Back
I
off,
have
slut.
two-
She's mine.
I have two great ones.
I was
I don't
just
know which one
inside
to
her
do
mind.
first.
Thank you very much.
I've been inside another place.
Yeah, you can never get in the mind though, can you?
And my axe.
No, she lives rent-free in Rohirri's
We
mind.
don't want anything to do with your ass.
Next
You
turn!
know how much I walk? I have probably the best badonkadonk in this entire group. This is almost
I don't
70
know.
years of walking.
Rohirri's pretty fucking ripped.
These cheeks are like a nutcracker. You could put a fucking piece of coal between them and a diamond would come out. Let me be clear, okay? Oh, sorry, were we
There's
fighting?
enough heat and pressure? Damn.
Yeah, oh, you got
Thea,
in right there.
Thea comes back and goes, actually, I tried to use power of friendship. I don't think it's going to work here. I think we're doomed.
Who invited this guy?
So on the Wither's turn here, it is trying to do an area of attack to try to hurt all of you. I think the only one it's not going to get is this one. But everyone needs to make a DC 15 Constitution check.
Does that include me and?
No,
Miri?
sorry, that is just Saphir and Rohirri. Sorry about
When
that.
you said everybody, you were fucking lying.
Sorry. You got it. You got it. You did not. You got it. Wow. 3 out of the 4. Oh. Okay, just one of the surprisingly just one of the tieflings did not get it. All right, Rohirri.
2. I also didn't get it.
Okay. So, you're going to be taking the full damage, while
Oh,
everyone else
baby.
takes half damage of necrotic. So, that is unfortunately going to cause this one to die.
Rude.
Which one?
Oh. This one, but I can't seem to
Okay.
move it properly.
Can't move it. They're not dead.
There we go. Okay.
It's immortal.
I couldn't. Okay. All right. That is the end of that turn.
Okay, I want to do a legendary action.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I have two. I have two picked out. I have one for Lycilia picked out, and one for Oh my god!
Lycilia or
Lithian?
or
You mean
or
Saphir
Fira.
and...
Fira.
I meant Saphira and Lithian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I haven't figured out Rohirri's yet.
Well,
Okay.
Rohirri's you already did.
Yeah,
Rohirri
Rohirri's
did it
done.
with you.
I did one. with
Rohirri did it with you.
Yeah, you made the moon.
Oh, that
reflector
took
something.
my. That took
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
dot.
it got.
Oh.
It's your guys' connection.
It's
Okay.
took both of our dot, yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I have two good ideas.
Go for it.
I don't know which one to do. I am gonna say I'm pretty sure the thing that this penis is inside, you know, the withers and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's possessing the continent itself. So
Mm-hmm.
I could either make a sick dance rave, like continent wide, or we can split this bitch in half.
Yo, I've got so much MDMA stored up right now. It is dance rave time.
Okay.
I have something for
Okay.
for Saphira that will work with that. Is the split the thing in half thing with me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me and you. Yeah.
Let's do that because I have nothing for you.
Well,
Oh,
then
you
it
got
would
nothing
just...
for me.
The thing is just you would just choose... Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah,
do
that's
do it
fine.
that way. Yeah.
Do it- yeah,
Go ahead,
okay.
split the continent in half.
Okay, I'll split. Okay, so Lithian, I'm going to combine our magic and psychic energy. I'm going to super amp up my shatter with your psychic energy.
Can we
And
do we fusion dance?
Yes, we do.
Nice.
We stand down and we
You,
go.
John?
John. And when we become this, we finally become what I've wanted to be able to do in these games for so long, which is a multi-class Scion wizard, which you can do in third edition, but you can't do anymore. And it was super broken because you could augment your spells with power points. But anyway, so then we are going to send our psychic energized shatter deep into the earth, and I believe the planet counts as an object. So that means that it has disadvantage on its saving throw. And I would like to cast a continent-wide shatter in the center of Alcana.
Right up this mountain's ass crack.
And remember, if it counts as an object,
Double
an
damage.
unattended object, that's more damage.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay.
You need a psychic die?
I do need a psychic die.
It's a
Do you want me to roll an attack, or do you want to roll a save, Sarah? How does that
Why
work?
don't you roll an attack?
Okay, I will. And I'll
So,
roll my
is
psychic
it-
die with it.
Is it Lithius or Nerian?
I like.
Well, this was the
Lithius, I think.
fusion. Lithius is better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lithius.
Okay, Lithius.
Nerian is when we wear the Patara earrings.
The Patara earrings, yeah, for the other fusion. Got it. Yeah.
That's the other fusion.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn it.
And this is our not Broly. This is
Oh, yeah.
our.
We've got
This is our,
Rohirrim and Sephiri.
Well, I guess it would be the Broly fight because they use the Patara earrings against
Yeah.
Boo. All right. And I hear Energized Shaft. That's an interesting comment. I will make a spell attack roll, and I will make it.
Not sure why I bothered with the meteor. You guys are doing way more Earth
Right.
destruction.
The meteor
things.
gets here, and it's
Oh,
like, where was the island at?
And we just
Yeah.
appreciate Lithian and
Yeah.
Nereus. Let's get everyone off the continent on boats. Then let's make a big fuck off earthquake.
They're on boats. It'll help
They're
carry them to wherever they're
fine.
going faster.
Yeah, our people
It'll
are going
go
underground.
faster. Maybe you guys could make some wind or something. I don't know.
People underground might get crushed. We're sorry.
Yeah, oopsie. Maybe they shouldn't have been in that fucking underground spot.
I'm
What
gonna make a
can I roll?
tsunami.
I'm just gonna roll an attack with my firebolt because
That's
Yeah, that
fine.
makes sense.
That's
I don't
fine.
know how else to make it run. I'm gonna use advantage, which means I have
Yeah, you
7
are.
advantage left, and then I'll add the D7 once I do it. Okay, I rolled 2 5s. Cancel that. Instead, I replace it with with my D20, my
Your
natural
nat
20.
20?
I replace it with
Yeah.
my net, and then because fuck everybody, I'm gonna roll my psychic die anyway.
Yep.
You
You
don't need to use these unless you fail. What if I need them?
32.
Okay, I'll leave it for you then. I leave
No,
you.
use it.
They are our psychic dice.
It's a 32 to hit.
Mhm.
It rolls double damage, and then the damage is doubled because it's on an unattended object.
Correct. I got 4 extra for my
36
psychic
to hit?
die. 36, so that's a 36.
Does
Do
that
I
hit
hit the Earth?
DC?
Does that hit the continent?
Yeah.
AC?
Yes.
It probably has a low dex, right? Like
Yes.
I gotta
it's a
think so.
continent. I don't think so. Okay.
Low intelligence, too.
Should I roll damage, or should we just assume that's bad?
I mean, it works. The dot is taken. If you want to roll it for funsies, though, I won't
No,
stop.
I mean, what would I
wanna
do? Like
see
a
what the
9th level?
number would be.
What, like a 9th level shatter? Like we can do that. I can.
I think I feel like that makes sense. Yeah.
All right,
I
sure.
want to know
let's-
what the number would be. It's gonna be silly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go
let's
ahead.
do a ninth
roll,
level-
Roll or silly
all right.
Remember,
numbers.
double the die.
I will double the dice. So shatter upcasted from level 1 to level 9 would leave me with it's an extra 1d8 for every slot after. Oh, it's a second level spell. So after second, so that's an extra 7. So that's 8d8 plus the 3d8 base. So 11.
So 22 d8.
So 22d8. Yeah, 22d8 thunder damage. 85.
85 doubled to 170.
So, okay.
Beautiful. I originally was
Over.
gonna have it that you had to do this and knock him down some HP, which is fine, but I much prefer this, and I can look at the silly numbers and cackle.
Yeah.
And then because we've used too much of our energy, even though the time limit's not out, then we defuse.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's just how it
right,
goes.
Rohirri, it is your turn.
All right, Sarah, you're gonna love what I have planned for this turn.
Oh, I can't wait.
You actually can't. I would like to go to this tiefling next to me here.
Yes.
I would like to cast a hamster ball on him
Okay.
and send him rolling down the road towards the bunker.
I was going to do the same thing.
Oh, you can't see my little rolls. Well, go on Twitch and you can see me do the little rolls. All right, it's off the screen now. You did it. Congratulations. Those of
He's
you who are
calm.
watching the stream, you got to see me make him do little rolls. It was good.
Hell
All
yeah.
right. Going all the way home. All right. Nice work. Anything else?
Yeah, I just need to check my bonus actions. real
For sure.
quick. You do the same thing that Callie does, where I can bonus action spell up to a certain level, or no?
Yes, I do. Yeah. I think I do it up to
All right.
3rd level like she does.
I will do a 3rd level. Where is
Healing
it?
word.
That is the spell I'm looking for.
Oh, did you not learn it though?
I thought I did. I apparently only have Cure Wounds, so that's a problem.
Well, you can technically prepare it.
Yeah, I mean, if you remember, I forget how many D4. I'd allow it. I'm not that worried about it.
After the shatter she just allowed. I think we're
Yeah, pretty much.
probably.
Guys, listen, I'm a hack, so just do
Level
it.
9 shatter doubled, but you cannot have a spell you did not prepare.
Right.
Yeah. But the Earth is an unattended object.
That's rules as written.
That's rule. That's raw.
That is wrong.
So
Did you just raw dog
Yeah, I'm
Serene?
gonna-
bro.
Don't
yeah,
ever say that to me again.
So, to be clear,
Canonically.
yes.
Canonically.
Healing words?
Between like legacy and
Oh.
I don't know.
Wait, why did they buff healing word?
They did buff healing word.
Everything. Healing word
They-
and
they-
cure wounds both
Yeah,
got
they buffed
doubled.
all the healing.
Yeah.
All right, we're
Works
on
on
2014,
constructs
right?
now.
We are, whatever. I don't care. We are 2014, technically. That is true.
All right, I'll grab the legacy spell.
Okay. That is fair.
I just wanted to make sure I was grabbing the right version of it.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
can heal undead with cure wounds now.
that's stupid.
It is. But
Yeah. All right, Spira, you get 13 health back.
Nice.
Thank you.
Very good. All right. Beautiful. That is the end of Rohiri's turn.
Why are both the healing characters on the other side?
I
of the
didn't
I'm going to
think.
tell you what it is right now. Sexism. So I was
I'm-
going to say this from the beginning, and I wanted to address this after. You know how we have our stars and whatever. This is my concern: is that I think that I have been prejudiced against because first off, I have the largest tits here, so I don't understand why
Are you
I
sure
am
about
being. All right, let's go.
I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, I think all the ladies here have pretty sizable tits. Thank
I
you.
am a double
I'm-
D.
I-
Thank you very much.
Okay, I have the hairiest tits here. How about that?
That I agree
That's
with.
okay. You can take that award. Anyway,
Eh.
end of
Yeah, none of us want
Rohiri's.
that award.
Going once, end of Rohiri's turn.
Yes, I will use my legendary action with Saphira now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll use my psychic lantern powers
It's
to basically manifest just like 100,000 like psychic blades up in the sky around the mountain, and then they all have like little tethers, like puppet strings, connected to Saphira. And says, "One last time, dance for Alcana." And as you dance, it will swing those daggers
Yeah.
around, and you won't be doing anything but dancing. But
But,
death
yeah,
by
no.
a million cuts by the daggers.
She literally starts to like do ballet and plays like on point. And as she spins, yeah, it creates this whirlwind of psychic daggers.
Very good. Very good. Go ahead and make you can do a performance check as an
200
attack
attack
roll
rolls.
if you'd like.
With a psychic dice.
With a
D8.
psychic dice. I mean,
Hold up, I gotta have my D8.
Do you want a 19?
30.
she's got 30. She's good to go.
God.
Yeah, so as the the tentacles have been going around trying to capture people, and your wave cloud of daggers on puppet strings snaps them away as Hybris just keeps making a lot of growl noises and frustration.
I'm sorry, I didn't know Hybris was a cat with dementia. What was that sound?
I'm not good at sounds. Shut up. Shut up. All right. It is Hybris' turn. Let me see if he gets his breath attack
Oh.
back.
That's cheap.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. Can I turn his? You roll a d6 for that, right? And he needs a 5 or a
Yeah.
6 to recharge. Can I
Yeah.
turn it into a 19?
That's not how that
Technically,
works.
it's not a
It's
5 or a
well,
6.
he
or a
rolled a
6.
2,
Not
so
a 5 or
he's
6.
He got a 2. That's great.
he rolled a 2. So instead, he's gonna do his 2 attacks. So we're gonna do 1 claw. I'm gonna pick randomly.
Claw is crazy on a thing. What is he attacking the
Sorry,
whole stage?
sorry,
It's
sorry.
like
I'm
Godzilla.
looking. Sorry, one tentacle and another tentacle. Totally not
Either-
a claw and a tail.
Either way, that's great. Fucking just lays a tentacle down that destroys the whole road. We're like, oh.
All right. Saphira and Rohiri, evens or odds?
Evens.
Should probably hit both of them as big as it is, right?
Oh, that's a good idea. You have better ideas than I do. That means it's going to be coming for you two next, by the
No,
way,
we
because of
said
2
we're
attacks.
separate. We stayed separate.
All right.
We separated and then we yelled no homo.
Does 24 hit either of you, Rohiri and
Oh, yeah.
Saphira?
My AC is 15.
Okay.
Well, even if I had shield, it would still meet it. So
13 damage to each of you. And
13
There.
damage. That fucking little stupid devil did like 20 to me. Fuck that
can we talk about how Saphira just got healed for the exact amount?
Yeah.
Just-
devil. Yeah.
That's correct.
No.
I didn't hear no bell.
Does 13 hit your AC?
It does not.
Lithian and Darius?
Oh.
It doesn't hit me.
13?
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
Nah, dog.
Nah,
Nah,
son.
dog.
But I rolled a 2. Why
Oh, well.
not?
We see it come down. We go. What if, unlike in that Alien movie, we go. What if we went to the left
Yeah.
instead of straight? What if we did that?
All right. End of.
At the end of his turn,
Yep.
I'd like to use a legendary action.
Mm-hmm.
Nereus, you hear in your head as Saphira says, Nereus, I need to talk to all of the tieflings. Just all of them.
Say no more. And I'm going to use my a massive telepathic bond. My telepathic bond has no distance limit, so I'm going to just upcast the number of people it affects to all the tieflings
Mhm.
and
everybody.
animals with horns. Even the goats hear this shit.
Yes, absolutely. That actually might make sense for Melisandre later on. So, every tiefling in the world right now hears this as they go, My siblings, I am Saphira of Lycilia. We fight now not just for the fate of Alcana, but for that of the entire world, and I need you to listen to me. Everyone, dance. And she's going to start, just ripping off a banger, like a beatbox track for everyone to dance to. And everyone in the world's got to dance.
I need a better song. What's a good song for this?
Even the tieflings who aren't on this continent.
Every tiefling in the
"Alright."
world right now is just like, I guess I'm dancing.
There's an inn somewhere where just a random tiefling shaking his ass. Like, I don't know, guys.
Correct.
I gotta pop it for
Why are you
victory.
doing
This
that?
this
I
voice in
don't
my head.
know.
Yeah, a lot of people in a
Yeah.
lot of places got
Dark Flux.
committed to asylums.
This is absolutely my equivalent of the spirit bomb.
100%. Everybody raise your hands. Give me your energy.
Only if you're a tiefling.
Mamacita. Only if you're a tiefling.
Everyone in the world, drop it down and raise your hands.
That's right. Quickly. For Alcana, drop it low. Drop it so low we can smell it.
So as your message reaches out, you can't see what everybody does. You do see the ones around you that start nodding their heads and then tapping their feet. Some of them are a little nervous. They're not used to dancing in public, but
Dance like no one's watching. Even the giant monster got blinded in the eye, so he can't
That's
see
true.
either.
and sure enough, people do start dancing. Some you think are dancing on their way down underground. Others are dancing as they're
There's a
Trying to
conga
get
line
there.
going down into the... da, 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 da.
About
Yep.
to ask.
Can I make the moon a disco ball?
Yeah. Ceres is definitely a disco ball.
others that are
Those poor
trying
change
to trying to escape. They're kind of surprised to see that it is making the withers just sort of wiggle in place. And as you do that, Hybris once again growls. Why? Why is that the weakness?
Why aren't you taking me seriously?
Am I a joke to you?
Yeah.
It's a red moon of
Stupid,
ego. So.
stupid, honest depictions of community.
Yes. Marx
yeah.
was right.
Yes.
Yes.
And Ayn Rand was wrong. It's just
Correct.
what
Ayn
matters
Rand
here.
is wrong.
That is
I
that is
attack
the
you with public transportation.
that is the ultimate message of this game is that Ayn
Yes.
Rand is a hack.
Is wrong.
I mean,
And
they said.
I'd like to think every game.
And really every story
I mean,
told.
I was waiting for you guys to get my reference of Thea saying ego is I.
No, it made such a revulsion in my mouth when you said it.
Yeah.
Because right now we talking about we.
All right,
Checkmate.
Yes, right.
On her turn, Saphira's going to cast Animate Object on these two tent stalls
Yeah.
and have them grab up the tieflings and, like, hop away like a dog carrying someone.
All right. Congratulations.
Scariest thing they've ever gone through.
You saved all but one tiefling.
I'm going to cast Revivify on that bitch next round.
Well,
Unless
you,
it's
but I
Baldur's
can do
Gate
it.
rules and I can't.
we are getting towards. You guys have
They might have gotten
completed
overkilled.
all of dots.
Yeah.
And as you do so, you see that stalagmite's finally cracked as something. Whatever you expected Hybris to look like probably wasn't this. It's a person and a shadow. It's full of unfiltered, grotesque colors and nothing at all. It's a complete amalgamation. It shouldn't exist, but you can't help but realize that it's everywhere you look. This paradox is so offensive you can't even directly look at it. As he, as he shouts out, "I will find something else. But know this, I will never be satiated." And as you are all there having to figure things out, a couple things happen all at once. Nereus and Lithian. Theord has been indeed, Theord is gone now? Or is he still there? What did we decide?
If we could send him back with Arya to survive, I would have liked to.
All right. Well, they will be gone. And however, as the two of you are finishing the last calibrations, really, for this unusual machine, you hear a whinny and a flap of silvery wings. Nereus, you recognize your situationship. Good old Trifosia comes swooping down towards you both, clearly exhausted. The people they're getting on the boats, but they're going to be sailing soon. Lithian and Nereus, you both know that with where the machine is at now, the meteor should be coming, but to make sure it lands directly here, someone will, at least one, if not both, will have to stay.
So in Nereus's head, I mean, there's only room for 2 people on the Pegasus anyway.
Right.
So if you pull her down, I'll grab the Pegasus.
That's what I was thinking. She's got a bad leg, so we could hit her in that to keep her down.
Nereus, how old are you?
65.
65. All right. Well, I know that you're never going to get that vision of yours that we
He's
saw
retiring
in
tomorrow.
the maze.
Hmm.
I'm sure that all the places that you've visited would welcome you back the same way that they would have, and that you have families all over the world. Get some new shoes before you visit them.
The music changed.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Lithium.
Oops.
I wish that I could throw you up on that beast and watch you fly away. You have so much life left.
You were 20 years younger, maybe you could.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget you.
We do a 6-step like bro handshake, like fist.
Yeah, we do a
shake
sick.
thing,
We do our
yeah.
private handshake.
Super sick. It's super sick.
It's sick. It's super sick, dude.
I'd actually like to
Even
roll with
Typhlo's is
advantage
like, wow, that was
And-
so cool.
and my
Yeah.
psychic die for how impressive it is.
Yeah, the
Um,
masculine energy actually, even the demons are wet. So,
Damn.
That's
yeah,
like a 25.
yeah. So that's pretty. That's hot. That's
That's
masculine.
good, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I nod. Thank you.
Oh, do me one favor, and he'll take off Helene's rebuke. I think it's called.
Probably.
whatever
Yeah,
my-
Helene's
my
rebuke.
thing is. And hand it over empowered, and tell him to give this to Lockie.
I will. You can be sure of it. Farewell, Lithian. I will see you in the next cycle. Whatever that looks like. And
Maybe.
Nereus will hoist himself up onto the Pegasus. And,
And you two fly. You fly across the lands. You can see just how much already the damage that Hybris has wrecked from high above. Inky black taking over areas that could not be well defended in time.
Is that more damage than Nereus did splitting the continent in half?
We're not sure exactly, but to Nereus' brain, this is Hybris. He clearly did nothing wrong.
Yep.
right. That's fair.
As you get closer and closer and closer to the ships. Saphira and Rohirri, there's so many people still running around. So many you have saved, but so many still running, and the Withers still trying to capture or grab people. Helene approaches both of you. We're gonna have to close up the underground soon. I just thought you two should know.
Thank you. Make sure that you get underground.
All right. I know your Ultra Commanderness was kind of short-lived, but you're probably the only Ultra Commander I'd respect, so...
Well...
That was to Rohirri.
Yeah, I know. But Saphira looks at Rohirri and is like, not that short-lived. Go with them.
No, they'll need you more than they'll need me.
She gives you kind of a wry smile. No, what my people need is someone with a different message than mine. She leans up and kisses your cheek. I have one last performance to give out here so that those doors can get closed and that these withers can... She looks up at I assume by now we can see the meteor in the sky.
Yeah.
So that we can all go out with a smile on our face.
I need someone to give them something to live for down there.
Well, then you'd better learn how to dance. She leans up and kisses your lips. Hey. You know what you could do for me?
Put you in a hamster ball and send you with her?
Tell me that you love me. I want to believe it once.
I do love you. Don't know why you wouldn't believe it.
I've never believed it when anyone else said it. I like to think that there's a world out there where you and I just are happy. Maybe we'll find it.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, all right, Ultra Commander.
Nope, you're promoted. Whatever the fuck's above Ultra Commander.
I'll take a Supreme Songstress.
I'll make sure they put it in under your statue.
I was about to say, please make sure they build a statue of me. Something cool, like me riding on a horse.
You think I'm going to let anyone else make that statue?
No, absolutely. No, I'm into it. She smiles, like, genuinely. She looks up at the meteor. You think we have time for, like, a quickie, or...
I'm still here in your heads too. No, please, just one of you decide who's gonna go die with me.
I hate to be weird, but I'm also here. So
Well, I'm a
I feel
voyeur,
like
so I'm an
Saphira
exhibitionist,
says
so...
that Rohirri looks at what's her name?
Helene?
Helene, and goes, "Quickie threesome."
Theo, what's the button to make this thing come faster?
Sorry.
I think that's what Rohirri is about to find out. Sorry.
Saphira will smack Rohirri's ass and send her on her way. And
So I
then...
think that after she leaves, and then there's a moment where Saphira's like, wait, I'm not going to be stuck in the afterlife with Lithian, am I? Rohirri, actually, come back. I'll go. You can stay.
Don't close the door.
Saphira, as Rohirri starts off, Saphira is going to, one last time, get up into her point position and dance.
All right. What happens next is kind of too fast and too slow all at once. Nereus, you and Trifosia don't or make it so close that you just end up flying right over the sea with the boats until you can land while they're already taking off as fast as they can from the island. Okay, well, the boats are heavy, but, well, we didn't exactly know where to send them, so we just said Terrason.
Yes. I think Terrason is as good a place as any for us to share this story and many others of what we lost today and what we gained.
You think, things are gonna be so different now, aren't they?
Yes. It's time for things to change. That's, if anything, that I've seen from all of this, that's what I have learned. The gods thought they had lost what made them human. But clearly it was still so strongly a part of them. Those demons too. Revenge. They only kept those things that so deeply affected them that they couldn't let go. They couldn't overcome. They couldn't change. Wherever we end up on Terrason, we have to ensure that we allow things to occur naturally, whether it's the rising of gods or the fall of empires. We cannot interfere with the cycle.
It's terrifying. Not controlling the the ignitions, I don't even know if we... So much of that, I don't even know if we're going to have that knowledge with us as we sail, considering the type of people we have here. A lot of the bishops and priests were, well, they were stubborn till the end.
Exactly. So we will take what we remember and leave what we do not need behind. And wherever we go, however we grow after this, we will do it together. We will listen. We will change.
Oh,
Wow.
Terrazin is a nice beach.
We'll find a little place. Somewhere near the sea. As soon as I find the young girl I need to give this to.
Oh. Who is that for?
A very brave young woman by the name of Locke.
Is it for
Lucky or
me?
Locke?
Locke.
Lock.
Is it for me? She walks over and you see Locke give a big grin.
Yes, it most certainly is. It is a gift and a reminder from a close friend. You remember Lithian, I know.
Oh yeah, the weird pot.
Hmm.
Oh, it's big. Just kind of flumps over her.
This little girl now, by the way, can cast Detect Thoughts, has advantage on Insight and Investigation checks. Can cast Detect Thoughts at will? I thought there was just a single spell. Dang.
No, she's gonna be a menace.
Crits on a 19 and 20, has a +3 bonus to AC and saving throws, and a number of times equal to her proficiency bonus, can teleport 30 feet and then turn invisible for 6 seconds.
Goddamn.
Lithian, I never put you in the turn order. I am so sorry. You never
I
got a turn.
would say I'm pretty sure I was last, so I assume that we just finished before we got to the end of it.
No, I messed up somewhere. I am so sorry. But anyway,
All good.
I knew something wasn't right with the timing. Anyway,
Yeah, I didn't notice it either. Well,
go ahead. Sorry.
it's a bit of a heavy burden, I'm sure, but you'll grow into it.
Yeah, I got a pretty heavy pot now. That's okay.
Hmm.
This whole boat's like a pot floating on the water. But it is filling up, but I think we'll make it to the other side before it fills too much.
I think so too. Because the pot's just not carrying us. We're going to carry it together.
Yeah. That's right. You did it, mister. I knew you'd do it. You found it, what you were looking for. And she points as the sun does start to set at a very unsettlingly red sky.
Well, I guess I have my answer. How strangely unsatisfying. Maybe it was about the question the whole time.
Maybe it was just about the pots. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. It's about the pots. And
nods.
more than that, it's about all the people that carry them.
She nods, very satisfied. And Nereus, you, I don't think, out of anyone, expected to be in this position of surviving,
No.
of living, of maybe having a couple years of the thing that you really wanted, but never could have. You don't hear Miro anymore. It seems that with the end of Alcana, it did mean the end of him. But much like seeing the sun rise again, sometimes you do still hear his laugh in the wind when you get your shoes stuck in some mud. Sometimes in the little irritations, and sometimes in those bigger questions. If anyone were to ask you, I'm not sure if you would know whether you would still worship Miro. But I think by the end, whatever lesson you think was his point, you think maybe you'd got it. There was no lesson to get.
It was always in the journey.
Rohiri,
Mm-hmm.
you, I think rather trepidatiously, follow Helene down into the underground. It is full of confused and lost people. There are some priests and maybe a bishop or two here, mostly from Kethik and Lycilia, Kethik and Terra Lycilia, but other places too have made it down here. Full of very confused and talkative people, and as the doors close and people get underground, there is an earth-shattering boom. And you know, even though there's a part of you that wants to throw those doors open again, to just check, just maybe check, you know what you'll find out there.
I think there's a moment of like, we're all still like talking like in our mental link, and then suddenly Lithian and Saphira just vanish out of it.
And there's no time to mourn as Helene taps your shoulder. Apostle Rohiri, you're kind of the highest command here.
Yeah, they're Ultra Commander.
What do you say to these people?
Speech.
I didn't elect a king.
Look, I know none of you are going to be happy about this, but we need a new way of life down here. That can never happen again. No
Is it true the
more-
gods betrayed us?
Only in that they sought to control what could not be controlled. Our hubris in thinking we could control the spark caused that. No more.
There's a lot of unsettling whispers as people take this information in. What do we do?
Now, ironically, we do what we've always done. We build. We need homes. We need places to sleep. Some kind of food.
And so, those words are the basis of this new society. There are other people that use their knowledge to help. Theord and Arya somehow successfully made it down here, but they're not interested in leading, which leaves you. People, with your words, do try to build, but there's also a lot of uncertainty maybe even distrust of what the life was like before. You're not sure what happened exactly to the first ring gods or the second ring or the third ring. You don't really hear Kethek shouting in your ear, pushing you to destroy things. In fact, I'm not sure if you have much of a stomach for it as you used to.
I don't think any.
And whether you're able to love again after Saphira is only something you know. Perhaps lovers have crossed your path, but how you feel for them, no one knows. But you do make that statue promised of Saphira. It's a good representation of her, of what she looked like. Although you notice that, I think much like Lycilia, a lot of people look at her and think of it as the decadence of Elkanah before, a reminder of that hubris. But much like Saphira, you see something deeper within. You remember the love, the strength, and the courage she had with someone who had no armor, no sword, and still chose to fight anyway. Lithian, you stay with Theor's machine. Going against what Helene said to you.
I mean, it was destroyed eventually when the meteor hit, so.
As you are focusing on making sure that it does its job, you do hear Helene's voice. Lithian, you can't do this.
Do what? Why not?
You're giving up.
I'm giving up? Did you have a way to stop him?
We were working towards it. Some people lost along the way, but we would have found something.
No. If you had something, you would put it to work a lot sooner. But this isn't the end. Like all things, the cycle goes on. And unlike Ulka, I think this will do you and the future a favor. You can remember what it's like to be human again.
You don't understand, but it cuts off. Maybe your own will, maybe she lost it, maybe the meteor's too close. But it's quiet now. And your firm resolution of what to do finally greets you in the face as that flaming ball that turns the sky red. What are you going to say?
As it goes silent or we get cut off or anything like that, I think he'd like to try to send a piece of himself to wherever she is in hopes that in the wheel of the cycle or, that place between here and the next life, that he can try to find her and make sure that what happened with Ulka doesn't happen with her.
Interesting. Okay. So I think what I will say that you do is, trying to think. We're going to use some psychic
Doesn't
stuff.
have to be answered now either. If this is something later on you or Callie want to put in somewhere for something.
It'll make sense at the end, but for now, let's just say that you use your psychic abilities to essentially make some kind of it's almost like a wish in her direction of a token of something of you. And we will see soon what that means. Saphira, you dance. You dance like you've never danced before. And it keeps Hybris rooted in place when he otherwise would probably pop up on some other part of the continent, wreaking havoc. He's angry, furious. In some ways, that image of Lycilia as a mortal trying to stop that guard, that Alka guard, from what he was doing with her dancing comes to mind here. But it works. He is rooted in place. You only hear Saphira once. And she says...
Lycilia?
Sorry, yep. You only hear Lycilia once more. As she says... Had I the strength, perhaps my belief would have sparked you too. And you don't stop. And you watch as the sky gets painted crimson. As a flashing light comes closer and closer. And you can hear Hybris angrily trying to move away, knowing what's about to happen. But he is rooted in place as you keep dancing. Till the very end. I'm going to do an epilogue, and then I have a question for all of you and your epilogues. The destruction of Alcana is complete. The meteor hits, and the island has broken. Some parts completely destroyed, others barely standing. Anyone or anything that was on the island is wiped out. How this affected Hybris and the Withers is hard to say, but as far as anyone knows, either there is no trace of them or they have gone far, far underground. But there is one person standing. Helene walks across the decrepit land, her feet shuffling by when she has feet, but otherwise just floating through, looking at all of the destruction of what she had built. And as she floats around, walking around, she holds in her hand, it's a tiny little dagger, a useless thing, but it's her little reminder of the apostle who defied her completely. And as she ponders on this, two figures approach. Coming down from their place in the Geismore, the karmic wheel. And which one speaks and which one answers is anyone's guess as they look at Helene. Why, it seems the goddess of seasons is not easily downed. Or should I say, tiefless. Helene starts to shift into less feminine and more androgynous features.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you out. You're cutting out a lot. I don't know if you're too close to the mic or what it is.
Okay.
So
The whole
I
thing?
just know you're saying. No. Well, yeah, but
Okay.
we've been able to hear most of it. We've been able to hear most of it. I just wanted to say it because I know you're doing an important thing, and it kind of keeps popping in and out.
I was like, I heard all of it, so I don't know what it was like on stream or not, or if it was a Discord thing for some people.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's just me.
I can... Okay, let me start over then. So Helene is walking across the land at the destruction and is she holds a tiny dagger, a little useless thing that is her one reminder of the one apostle who dared to defy her, dared to stab her in the back. And as she stands there at the destruction of Elkanah, two beings approach her, who usually are left at their karmic wheel, but have decided to make an appearance today. Sale and Boss. Who is speaking and who is responding is anyone's guess. As one of them speaks. Why, it seems the goddess of seasons is not so easily downed, or should I say, tiefless. Helene starts to transform into a more androgynous figure as they turn around. I have not heard that name in some time. It is quite foreign to me. And no, as the goddess of seasons, I am expected to survive even the most drastic of changes. I suppose it is to be expected, says one of Salem Boss, of a child of Reen. Helene, or Tieflis, turns to look at them both. I saw my mother the night I sparked. I'm not sure if I was the first, but I certainly caught her attention. She warned me that mortals grow and change. I thought perhaps I could do that, be that. But I was wrong. I fought for the utopia my mother envisioned her children while dealing with the fickle nature of mortals, and I still lost everything. Salem Boss nod at them. Fortune favors mortals. They will grow again. But Tieflis just shakes their head. Perhaps they will, but I cannot. I do not deserve to come away from this without payment for my sins. I deserve to suffer. Helene, or Tieflis, begins to transform. Their once green and magenta skin turning something ichorous and putrid. Salem Boss look at them, maybe pitifully. You know what happens if you do this, they warn Tieflis. I know. I can never return to the karmic wheel. Where will you go? Tieflis, now fully transformed into Dolar, looks at both of them. I shall follow the shadows of all Elkanans for what has happened here. They will never be free of their suffering. Dolar turns, looking into the direction of where the Elkanans that they tried so hard to bear is gone, and disappears from view as they indeed go to follow the shadows. Salem Boss look at each other as Dolar disappears. Who is questioning and who is answering is anybody's guess. Do you truly believe that the Elkanans will rise again after this, brother? I know not what they will be called, what they will be like, but something will rise again. Tieflis has indeed forgotten that things can fall away, but something will always rise up. Nature is not cowed by setbacks. It learns to grow around them. Do you think that is why dread demons can come back, since they have no access to the karmic wheel? Perhaps they too have learned to grow around that issue. But maybe someday that will change too. Maybe someday the world will grow again, despite us and in spite of us. And that is the end of Paradise Arrested. Now, I would like to hear...
Fuck, Helene is Dolar?
Yeah, I kind of messed with your lore, sorry.
Oh.
Listen, you created the prime evils before I was done with my story, and I went, well, fuck.
Well, yeah, that's fair, I guess.
So I took one of your things and went, it's connected to mine, bitches.
Yep, okay. Well, we have our second, I guess, backstory of how the primevals came to be.
You didn't know.
Yep.
If you choose to make this canon. What I would like to hear from each of you. Usually with something like this, we talk about what happens after your characters, but for some of you, there is maybe more that happens after, and you can certainly speak on that. But what I would like to know is, since this has been a story about loss and rebirth again and karmic wheel, tell me something about one of your reincarnations.
I will go first.
Okay.
Lithian died believing that he did live the best version of him that he could and the best life that he could, considering all that happened. And you could argue that without either one of those four apostles, that the other three wouldn't have been able to accomplish what they did. So I think as he tries to send a piece of himself with Helene, wherever it is that she ends up, I think he does the same with Nereus, with Rohirri, with Locke, with all of them that he had touched cyclically, that he leaves a piece of himself. And I never gave Lithian a reason on why he has the powers that he does. I don't think he ever knew either. But I think that through everyone that he puts a little bit of that power or a little bit of his sort of psyche into is what allows that to go forward, and maybe people somewhere else down the line in those bloodlines are born with that same ability.
Interesting.
Interesting. The beginning of like psionics appearing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Dig it.
Very cool.
For Saphira's descendant, we're going to jump about 2,400 years into the future. It's a late night in Stone's Throw as a very tired woman is making her way back to her home. She is sore and nursing a wound on her side. Things did not go exactly according to plan, but she got the job done. She enters into the larger than normal house and walks over to the wash basin there and starts to wash the blood off of her hands, wash the blood off of the dagger that she used. She finally hides it away on her person. As she finishes cleaning up, she looks in the mirror and sees tired eyes looking back at her, and from behind her, a small voice calls out, "Miss Evelyn? What are you doing up so late?" And she puts on a very pleasant smile as she turns. "Oh, balancing the scales as it feels like I always am. Come on, let's get you to bed."
Oh, shit. So Saphira is a proto-Evelyn.
Saphira is indeed the predecessor to who will eventually become the matriarch.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I have an idea. Am I still coming through
Yeah.
Yep.
the whole
Mhm.
time? Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Do you mind if I go next though? 'Cause
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't think we want to end on mine. 'Cause I rolled between two ideas I had.
Well, I'm
I
sure it's
think
great.
Rohirri lives out the rest of her life. I don't think she finds love again. But I think what she does carry forward through her rebirth is a desire to protect her people. And I think a couple thousand years later, she is reborn in Hell's Hold. It's a crimson-skinned tiefling with amber eyes and horns, named Naya.
Oh, God, she becomes Scala? Oh, that's rough.
That's rough.
Yeah,
And
that's rough.
looking at why Scala sparked and looking at Rohirri.
I get it. No, you're right. It fits.
We have some
Oof.
similar ideas, I think. Though mine's a bit
Nereus is like,
simpler.
I wanted to be Scala.
Yeah, I wanted. Nereus. Nereus spends the years that he has left teaching what he can, practical things from around the world, and sometimes serving as a translator when need be. But it's a quiet life. Eventually, age takes him and infirmity, and he passes on. And a long time later, there is a man born, an elven man in Moonvale, who is a simple man. He is a craftsman, a cobbler, and he has a large family. And history will not remember his name. But there is always something old and something that entices him to the ancient. And that little voice ensures that eventually he donates his youngest son to the Order of Ashen Oak.
Oh shit.
This boy will never know his father's name, and he will not see him after he is 7 years old.
Oh God.
Or no, sorry, it's 4 years old. 4 years
yeah.
old. And that man will go blissfully someday into his final rest, surrounded by the people that love him, and knowing that he did his part, however small, for those old traditions, and also made a damn fine pair of shoes.
Hell yeah.
Who did he
And
make
also
his
happened
shoes
to and also happened to sire a whisper in silence.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. Thank you, everybody. Well, we did it.
We made it.
We made it. So
Yeah.
sorry it took this long.
12 episodes.
Yes. I hope
11 of which
feel
you can
like-
watch on YouTube.
Yes.
It doesn't feel
Right.
like it was 12, despite it being stretched over such a long
Mhm.
time.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think so.
Just an
It's just a thing.
observation.
Yeah.
I think it's just a thing. Yeah.
So yeah. Well,
Things
thank
don't
you.
have to
Thank
be
you,
good or
DM.
bad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well
A lot of
done.
fun.
Sarah?
God, I'm so glad.